What's happening, good people? This is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. The whole wide world. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe in the building. Sending much love to y'all. Always in here supporting early in the morning. We up in here at 5:30 in the morning. And look at us. Getting to it right when we wake up, hop out the bed and get to it, get on some positive stuff, talk to the people. People talk to me. We get it going, man. Blessings to all. Blessings to everybody out there. We woke up another day. God saw it fit for us to have another day, to be amazing. Like the great LS says, another great day, to have a great day. But shout out to everybody in the Ghetto Cafe. You know, I got to show y'all love for always showing up. And you don't have to show up. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be watching this or spending time with me here on the channel, the Ghetto Cafe, on the AM Wake Up Show with Rios every morning, Monday through Sunday, Sunday to Sunday, Tuesday to Tuesday. Try to do it at 5 in the morning, but you know, we have our limitations. We have our limitations. But nevertheless, we're here being cool, talking about some cool stuff, talking about some stuff y'all want to talk about. What up, GFS? I see you, Sexy Nay, Sir No Face, Tony O, B Fly 100. Everybody showing up, being here. We start the morning off on some cool stuff. We start the morning off being great. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. How we start the morning leads into the rest of the day. The cup overflows. But shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe for always being here and supporting, making an impact and engaging. I want to start off by saying thanking God and saying all glory to God. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. And in Jesus' name, amen. Thank you for watching over my family. You don't have to have the same belief as me. You don't have to have the same ideology as me, but this is what mine is. And I am grateful for the position I'm in right now and the path that I'm on. I'm going to continue it. But it's all love to everybody out there. Whatever your thoughts are, whatever your understandings of life is, whatever your ideologies, whatever your religious beliefs or non-religious beliefs, it's all love to you. And I support you and I wish the best to everybody out there. Let's get to it. Hope you got your coffee, your tea, your smoothie, your power juice, whatever it is that you got going in the morning, whatever your morning routine is, let's get it going. Twist that twist, whatever it is, to get that engine started, to get the motor rolling. Let's go. Yeah, that first cup of coffee in the morning, it's something about it. Folgers in your cup. But what's going on, y'all? What's on? Let me start this off a little different. Let me start this morning off different. Because I usually start off with what's on my mind, what's on my heart, and go there, right? I have a few different things, a few different thoughts and opinions, but let's start off by asking y'all, what are you feeling right now? What do y'all want to talk about? What's on your heart? What's on your mind? What's been bothering you? What are you happy about? Let's discuss it. It could be any spectrum, but I want to start this morning off, this week off, this Monday. Happy Cinco de Mayo to my Mexican brothers and sisters out there. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you. Be safe. Drink safely. Drink. Drink. I don't even know how to say it, but be safe while you drink. No drinking and driving. But what is it that you guys want to talk about today? What is on your mind? And we could get into that. I have a few things I want to talk about, but I want to put the ball in y'all court and hear what's on your heart this morning to start this week off. What up, that boy Ricky? Fake holiday? Mexican independence is a fake holiday? Let me see. Cinco de Mayo. What is Cinco de Mayo? to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignatius Zaragoza. On May 5th, it commemorates the underdog triumph of a smaller Mexican army against a more powerful French force, while relatively a minor holiday in Mexico is celebrated more widely in the U.S. Hey, Bloss, you want to talk about that? Oh, that's a good one. We could get political this morning. We could get political this morning. Okay, hey, Bloss, you started it off. Top of the top. It was a hell of a sports weekend this weekend. Yeah, we could get to sports. We could get to the boxing. We could get to basketball. Our 4th of July is September 15th. Mexican independence is September 15th. My bad. I said the wrong thing. Cinco de Mayo is celebrating celebrating a smaller company beating a French company. Rios, did you know that for that battle, Mexican soldiers were trained by Haitian soldiers? No, I did not know that. See, that's some new shit that I'm learning right now. I did not know that. May the 4th be with you was yesterday. Yes, it was. But I want to talk about what Hey Bloss said. How, you know how we always say everybody want to be black till it's time to be black? That's a thing, but they use a different word. Everybody want to be a brother till it's time to be a brother, but everybody wants to celebrate Mexican heritage when it's convenient for them. Everybody want to celebrate Mexican heritage when it's convenient for them. Everybody want to love a Mexican till it's time to love a Mexican. You know what I mean? Like all these people, are you just using the Mexican culture just to get out there, go get drunk and have a good time? But are you really, really supporting the Mexican culture? That's a thing too. And and somebody said they voted against Mexicans, but they support Mexicans. I don't know if it's like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Did they vote against Mexicans or did they vote against illegal immigrants? Are you saying that the underlying issue is that they just don't like Mexicans? It's a possibility. That's what people do in general. Yeah, they do what's convenient for them to fit their narrative. But that is what humans do. That's what people do. They will justify the means for the end result. They'll justify the means just to get the end result. But shout out to all my Mexicans out there, regardless of how you feel about if this is a fake holiday or a made up holiday. It is celebrating a victory over the French. And if we have to start talking about the French, we got to talk about the French, y'all. Shout out to my Mexican brothers and sisters. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Canelo looked like crap. It's time for Canelo to go on. Bud is going to whoop his ass in September. Sorry to my Mexican brothers and sisters, but Bud is going to thrash Canelo. I'm not being mean. I'm going to say that for another day. I'm not going to talk about that on Cinco de Mayo because I know how important Canelo is. But Terrence Bud Crawford. Man, Mexico is one of the first places to abolish slavery. Yes. Like I'm telling people right now, I'm old enough to know and remember when they never talked well or talked good about Mexico. There was never commercials about traveling to Mexico and how beautiful Mexico is and how amazing the Mexican culture is. When I was younger, there weren't commercials like that. There was no marketing for Mexico and this and promoting the beautiful culture, the beautiful land of Mexico. That's some recent shit. That's new. And Mexico is right there. Right there. But they never wanted us to support and give our money to Mexico. They never wanted Mexico to win. They probably still don't want Mexico to win. Our neighbor, right in our backyard. Right up the coast. Oh, go travel to this place to go see the pyramids. It's pyramids over there. Go to these islands to have tropical living. It's tropical living right there. There's rainforest right there. Volcanoes right there. Cultural, great food, dancing, music right there. Anything you want to promote, you could promote it in Mexico, but they didn't want Mexico to win. They didn't want Mexico to look good. The same reason why they don't show Africa in a good light. Same reason why they don't show how actually big Africa is on the map, so that they don't want you to know how amazing Africa is. The same shit with Mexico. Like, I wish my country was right there. Like, I wish we had more of a connection. Brothers and sisters had more of a connection to our Mexican brothers and sisters, and that we were together, because we could be right there. We could be right there with them, supporting them and building them up, instead of building up some shit that don't support us. You mean I could drive to go on vacation? I could drive to go over here. But what they want to promote is the ugliness. Oh, cartel this, cartel that, kidnapping this, kidnapping that. What about the good stories? Where are the good stories? Where are the celebrating the winning stories? Where's the winning stories at? They show you the images. They try to portray Africa and Mexico and South America, all that. They try to portray it with those. It was the best commercialing. It was the best marketing to tear a country down, through acting like they were helping or giving it funding, by having those infomercials and those commercials like, oh, send $2 to little Jib Jib here. Got 1,000 flies on him, big old stomach in Somalia. Those commercials were running rampant, so that your image of Africa would be starving people. Not anybody thriving. There's nobody thriving in Africa. They don't show no thriving in Africa. Just flies, kids dying, the camps, and this and that. That's all they show. And it was a double-edged sword. It was like, okay, let's act like we want to help them, but let's just keep promoting them in an ugly light. Did I ever tell y'all when I went to Cypress City College, I was in an African studies class, and they asked the kids in the class, what do y'all think of Africa? What's the first thing that come to your head? They were like, AIDS, dirty, starvation. That's what all the kids, it was like mainly white, Asian or whatever. And I'm just in there and I'm just waiting for the black teacher to just be like, y'all silly, or whatever. He's like, yeah, you're right. We all do got AIDS over there. You're right. It is real dirty. We are really dirty over there. We are starving. I was like, damn, you're not going to talk about none of the beautiful stuff? You ain't going to talk about none of the nice shit out there? You ain't going to talk about the wildlife, the pillaging, everybody taking resources from there. Nothing? Not going to talk about nothing? Oh, okay. Cool. But it wasn't their fault for having that image, because that shit was what was spewed to them. That shit was just beaten to their brain. But shout out to Mexico, man, and their life, their culture, everything that they going on. Let's take today and celebrate it the way we want to celebrate it. Let's just take your shot, take your drink, as in raising a cup to the Mexican culture, and us as in support for them. Whatever support they need, let's raise a toast to them because it's a beautiful culture, and we have more things alike than we don't. We have more things alike than we don't. We share a lot of things in common as people. But they try to keep us separated for the same reason why they try to shit on Mexico, make it think that it's not worth nothing. They try to keep us separated because they know the power is in the numbers. Power is in the numbers, man. Some studies said like in 20 years, in 20 years, this country is going to be predominantly Hispanic. Latino, Hispanic, whatever the words that you guys use, Spanish, whatever. They don't want that to happen though. Raise your weed pen, Ricky. Raise your weed pen. Take a puff for him, man. Take a smoke. But shout out to them, man. It's their day. No hate at all. All love all the time. They gonna tell you, Ashley C. They're not gonna tell you that Columbus is not the first person to discover America. It was someone of Afro descent. He wrote a book with Columbus. No one discovered America. You can't discover something where people are already there. Like, oh, look at what I discovered. It's a fool standing on the beach like, you discovered what? We've been here. We've been living here. We was born here. It's new to you. It ain't new to us. It was some tribal natives sitting there with an arrow like, you what? Cinco de... So, Ricky, they don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo in Canada? They don't celebrate? Damn, that's crazy. Because I would have thought they would have. Damn. That's a trip. But let's talk about, because this is what I had no idea that this is what Cinco de Mayo was, the celebration of the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862. It commemorates the underdog triumph of a smaller Mexican army against a more powerful French force. The French. Can we talk about the ugly that the French have done to this world and what they continue to do? We got the African brother in Africa trying to kick France out. What's his name? I'm gonna pronounce his name. The French have controlled the diamonds, go in and rob resources and the spoils of a land and take the resources, have these people working in mines, just paying them pennies. I think it's Burkina. Several African nations have recently requested or ordered the withdrawal of French military troops, making a significant decline in France's military presence on the continent. I'm trying to think of this guy's name. It's like Ibram. But they kicking France out, man. They taking power away from France. Senegal tells France to get out, but it's the youngest president in Africa. can't think of his dang name. Of Burkina Faso. That's the country. Burkina Faso. Let's look at it. You guys know what's going on out there? Dr. Umar, and the crazy thing, Dr. Umar been talking about this for a long time. I'm sure GFS has, you know what, GFS, break us down with some information. I guarantee you, GFS knows about this. Captain Ibrahim Traore, head of Burkina Faso military. Oh man, they doing some stuff out there. Are we hating the French? No. French people? No. It's the government. It's when I say French, I'm not talking about the French people. We're talking about the people in control. The people making money. The French people they don't have no control. They don't have no money. They don't have access to these mines and these diamonds. I'm talking about the country of France, how they are in other countries robbing and pillaging and giving nothing back to the country. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go after Ibrahim. I wouldn't be surprised if something doesn't happen where they say, oh, this militant dude got took out or whatever. Let me show y'all a picture of him just in case y'all don't know. And just in case y'all don't know who this is, because not everybody is up to date. But we got to talk about shit that's important that's going on in the world also. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be these people that ain't talking about it. We got to talk about it. This is a face that is striking fear in a lot of people that have been living a comfortable life. This face right here is a face that's striking fear in the people that of the haves and giving power back to the have-nots. Taking back control of their country, saying, no, you know what? We know how to mine for diamonds. We know how to mine for gold. We know how to do this. We can mine for gold ourselves. We're the ones mining for it. What do we need you for? We'll learn to process this. He just gave free education, free healthcare. Free education all the way through college and free healthcare. This is the face that strikes fear in the people that have all the power. Get used to that face. You guys do your research and read up and do what you need to do to find out about what's happening in Africa, Burkina Faso, if I'm saying it right, in Senegal, and how these brothers are teaming up and coming together as presidents and telling the country and rallying the troops. There's people all over the world right now supporting him. Guerrilla warfare on independent companies coming in and benefiting off everything Africa has to offer. The resources, African resources. They don't love African people. They love African resources. That's all it is. They just love African resources. But Cinco de Mayo is a celebration. But what it is we are celebrating a smaller Mexican army against a more powerful French force. In 1862, May 5th in 1862, a smaller Mexican army defeated a more powerful French force. Shout out to our Mexican brothers and sisters, but that ties in to Burkina Faso. kicking out a French force. They've been doing it since 1862 to Mexico. To Haiti. Haiti still owes them money for kicking them out for during slavery and all that stuff. People in debt to them for saying we don't want to have slavery. But France is still doing its dirt. So since we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo and defeating the French force, let's celebrate also Burkina Faso, which is today, 2025, May 5th, 2025, still fighting to kick France out of other countries. Ain't that a trip? Ain't that a trip? I've been to the Alamo. I've also been to the Alamo, y'all. Let me see. What is Ricky talking about? Ricky, somebody said, Ricky, enlighten me. And this is a young man doing what he's doing. That young man right here totally pushed out the foreign interest in his country, held his budget to the people, and building without taxation to the people. And this is not just a story for Africans. This is a story for everybody. Gain your independence. Get back what's yours. It's your land. Get out. We could do this. We could hold each other accountable and build. Ashley, Haiti, Jamaica, Mexico, all those places. And it's still going on right now in Africa. I think there's been, I don't want to say how many attempts on his life there's been, but it's a crazy number of attempts on his life. And the thing that I also want to make us aware about is Mr. 25-8G, don't come in here with that fucking separatist attitude. Get the fuck up out of here, cuz. Here come the Mexicans. No, here come you. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, we coming together as a people. Nigga, you don't want support? You don't want people helping to support? We talking about how this is Cinco de Mayo, the day that they defeated the French force, and we're connecting that to the French force still messing with Africans. How could you even come in here at 5 a.m. and the first thing on your mind is to talk about, oh, here come the Mexicans? Get out of here with that bullshit. We not on that. We building over here. We building over here and we're supporting. We're over here supporting this. Oh, here come this. Everybody want to be these high power on a couch. It's a connection. That's the bullshit we don't need. Get up out of here with that bullshit. Got me cursing early in the morning. Oh, here come them. Oh, dude, shut up. Cali Negroes. And then you're going to call us Cali Negroes and soft. What are you doing? Mr. 25-8G, what are you doing? No, don't delete his messages. Let his messages live because I want his ignorance to live. I want us to be able to go back. I want people to be able to look at this live and backtrack ignorance and look at it like, let's see what he's doing. Let's see what he's talking about. So Cali Negroes is soft. Why? What are you doing that makes you not soft? Because we're talking about independence over here? The red coats are coming. Nah, let the ignorance live because I want there to be a fingerprint, a footprint of what he's saying. Nah, don't erase his ignorance. Let his ignorance live. That's a so we could go back and look and people could look and there's people out there like that. And that's exactly what I was just about to talk about, y'all. He came in right at the same time I was going to talk about they're going to put somebody in the mix to put a separatist movement. They're going to drop a puppet. They're going to drop a puppet in the middle of something to stop the progress. They did it with the Black Panther Party. They did it with Martin Luther King. They did it with Malcolm X. They do it with any movement that is telling the truth. Any movement that's telling the truth, they drop somebody in there that's an infiltrator. And look, he came right in our chat right now as an infiltrator. Nigga, we don't support ignorance and stupid shit. We come together in here. Oh, y'all soft. Why? Because we want to be united? Because we see ourselves in other people? Because we love the human man? Sierra, what the hell? What the hell? Now let him be ignorant. Let that shit shine. Because darkness is actually easily to see, right? You can see it easily. And his darkness will stand out like a mug in here. So don't erase his stuff. Let him be ignorant. We talking about building and coming together and taking back our power as a people. And then somebody come here come here come like nigga, like you ain't got nothing intelligent to say. Oh, y'all Cali cats is soft. Oh, okay. Now we Negroes. And Cali Negroes is soft. Oh, okay. That shit is funny, man. But we're not gonna let that distract us. We're not gonna let that stop us. That's just a distraction, y'all. And another announcement: I'm gonna be streaming all day today. I was supposed to do R files yesterday. Ended up taking too long helping somebody set up their live stream. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it's somebody that y'all know, and we want to see them going live. A big wig, and I went over there to help set up their live. And so pretty soon, hopefully, their lives will be starting. But it took longer than I thought, a little bit further than I thought. So yeah, he probably soft as medicated tissue. But I was supposed to do R files yesterday on Sinners. So what I'll do today to make up for not doing R files yesterday is I'm going to do R files on Kick. No, not Trey. Trey has the ability to go live. He already has his. No, somebody else. And it's not from under the umbrella. But I'm going to go on Kick. I'm going to do R files today. I'm going to be on Kick all day today. I'm also going to do a music video challenge where you guys can sign up to pick your song to go into a tournament bracket, your song against another person's song, a song of your choice. I haven't decided what kind of music. I don't know if I want to do 80s, if I want to do rap, I want to do hip hop. But we had a good DJ thing, producer thing going the other day. But today, if you guys want to engage and be a part of the music battle, we'll do that today. And you guys can pick your songs and we'll judge it live on Kick. And we get to vote which song was better than the other one. And whoever wins goes into the next bracket, moves on. No, Luck is already going live. Can't Stop Coughing. Luck's been going live already. No, not Luck. Luck got his stuff going on already. But we'll do the music battle and we'll have the tournament and we'll have a winner. But I don't know if you can, but I wish you could pick a new song for every round that you go to. I think you can only pick. We'll see. Keem is already going live. Ash, all the people you guys keep saying, they're already going live, man. Nah. Hey, GFS, okay, for sure. So we're going to do that on Kick. And I saw Potlord do it before, and Potlord is helping me out. And he said he wants to be a part of it, so I'll give him his heads up when we go. Yeah, let's give some love to Luck. Let's shout out Luck. Luck has been doing his thing, man, with some fire interviews. Really, really getting it together. And also, he's going to start having a weekly show. I'm going to be on his show weekly. I'm not sure what time, what day, but I'll be doing a weekly live with him on his channel also. I'm going to be real busy pretty soon. I'm already really busy. Yeah, whoever I was helping yesterday is not from under the umbrella. The Sizzle Show. DeMar DeRozan. Hey, thank you for following. I'm not sure who that was, but thank you for following. Hey, man, no, it's not DeMar DeRozan. Oh, shit. Who was live last night on Kick? Who was live? Was Keem live last night on Kick? Let's go. Go Celtics. Come on, J802, man. The Lakers just lost, man. We got to talk about the Celtics right now. Let me see if Keem went live on Kick last night. I'm not even sure. Let me go to full screen. But shout out to Ibrahim of Burkina Faso, the president. I don't know how to address Mr. President Ibrahim of Burkina Faso. More power to you. We need to hear more about this story. It need to be talked about more. So I'm gonna do my part in updating on things that are interesting to me that are going on around the world and things that they're trying to cover up and not talk about. But let's see if this fool actually went on Kick last night. Did Keem go on Kick? Dedicated Keem. Let's see. He did not. Oh, wait, maybe he did. Let me see. Let me go. He did go on Kick last night. Let's go. Hey, hold on. We got to show a little bit of that. We got to see what he was talking about. The video is up. Let's show some love to Keem, man. All right, you got to start the video off a little bit stronger. But look, he figured it out. I got to get him a light. I got a light for you, Keem. If you need a light, I got one for you. Oh, shit. Can't even play it because he played music. But shout out to Keem for going live on Kick last night. Let's show some love. He's got getting his followers up. Let's get over there. Now we got to get Trey and Manny going. But shout out to Keem going live last night. I can't play because he's playing music, I think. Yep. Let me see if I go a little further along.
Not though, but if you had a good time, salute.
Let's see, can y'all hear? He trying to be mysterious.
Yeah, Mr. E. Nah, we was chilling. He on his way to sleep. It's really like a go to sleep thing. Like it's over. It's over.
Oh, I got the volume low. That's what it is.
Hey, shout out to the couples, man. Playing hot potato with the baby is
This is where he needs to be.
Or guardian.
I'm telling you, this is where he needs to be. Kick is where he needs to be. Oh, he was doing multi-stream? Okay, that's where he needs to be. I'm telling you, Kick fits what he's doing. Oh, he reacted to Viral Way. Let's go,
Here we
Keem.
go. Southeast Gotti come through here and says, Keem, so you only point the finger at the person that reposted, but not the person that said it. Nah, man. I'm telling my guy. I got respect for people too, though. That's what I'm trying to do. And then that's what niggas go laugh at. Now you on, bro. Like, hey.
Shout out Keem. Shout out to Keem. That's good shit. Getting on Kick, starting your stuff, doing your thing. Good stuff, man. That's what's up. Keep it going. Keep moving. And this is where it's at. You can do what you want to do. Freedom. Freedom is at Kick. That's where you get your freedom. And that's where I'm going to be all day after this first 2 hours on here. Going to Kick. We doing R files. We're doing music stream. We're doing music video battle, song battle. We're doing all kinds of stuff over there. There's going to be a few kinks that I got to figure out, but we gonna do it together. But we over there, man. We over there. While we're at it, let's go ahead and show. Dang, you know what? I don't know if I could show. Man, I could show Manny's latest video, but I'm gonna have to do it on mute because he has music playing on his Instagram. But let's support Manny and his juicing. Ace Boy Manny is doing his juicing now, and it's really, really bomb. Let me see. And then Trey with his workouts, of course. Shout out to my niece graduating, man. Oh, man. Maybe if I go to the YouTube, I can look at it on the YouTube channel. Let's go to the YouTube channel because that's actually better. Because then I'm pretty sure he doesn't have music playing. Shout out Ace Boy Manny for being healthy and showing us the way. Okay, here we go. Bam. Where's this latest juice video? He hasn't put it up here yet? Well, let's see what this video is.
Today, I'm putting you on a serious.
Oh, it is. That is it.
My go-to antioxidant-rich pre-workout juice.
Let's go.
It's packed with freshly juiced blueberries, carrots, apples, and beets. A natural combo loaded with vitamins, minerals, and all the antioxidants you need to fuel your body and boost your performance the right way.
Let's go, Manny.
Before you reach for another energy drink full of sugar and chemicals, let me show you why this all-natural juice not only gets you hyped for your workouts, but also helps your body recover faster and stay healthier long-term.
Let's go.
Work. Let's jump into this antioxidant-rich juice that I love to make. We got beets, we got apples, we got carrots, blueberries, and ginger. Now that you guys know all the ingredients we're going to use, now I'm going to start chopping up my fruit, get my juicer, and then we'll start.
Man, I'm so proud of this food, man.
I'm gonna break down these apples.
I really love my brother, man. Let's go. Let's go get to it a little bit.
Hard.
This is not his juicing show. Elizo. This is just Meals with Manny, but he's also got.
The blueberries are done. Now it's time for the carrots.
Let's go. Is that the
These
juicer I
are good for the
got?
heart. They're also high in antioxidants.
No, I think he got better juicer than me.
And
Yeah.
they improve your exercise performance if you use it.
Uncle Manny out here doing his thing.
That's why we add apples to our juice.
Wait, why do we add apples? Hold on, let's find out. Let's get a little information.
You know what they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's why we add apples to our juice.
Go ahead. You know what they say. Look at his editing, man, going from camera to camera. That's what I'm talking about, Manny. The production is being stepped up. Lighting is good.
Put a hunk of ginger in too with the apples.
Ginger. I used to mess up by putting too much turmeric. Hey, J802, I'm not even joking. That's my brother. I'm not being biased. He's one of the best chefs, one of the best cooks I know.
And these are gala apples. I like to use either gala.
Hey, as soon as GFS said he's not for the cheap, he talk about these gala apples.
Galas.
Those ain't no cheap apples.
Whatever apple you like.
I wonder if I'm gonna get copyright for this. Let's go, Manny. Shout out to Manny, juicing on some positive stuff. He's doing something that's helping people. This is only to help you, to get you healthier, showing you guys what to do, a high antioxidant juice that you can do. Everybody can do it. Get you a juicer and get you the fruits that he just showed you. But what better way to live than pushing out a positive message and doing something positive that's only helping people? He ain't hurting people, only helping people. Now, let's get to Ace Boy Trey and his workout. Let me go to his latest. Gotta show some love to my brothers. Gotta show some love to my brothers. So, hey, I'm not joking, y'all, when I say that if y'all want to get right, you literally can just follow Manny and Trey. You want to get buff, work out, and find some good workouts, how to get bigger, stronger, follow Trey. If you want to know how to cook and be able to have meals that people want to eat, your girl or whatever, your family, your girl, your kids, follow Manny. Do y'all see what I'm saying here? Do y'all see what I'm showing? What my brothers is doing? My brothers is out here doing something that's helping people. It's just positive. You know what I mean? Like, it's just building yourself up. And I love the fact that they're doing that, man. We all out here doing something. We all out here building and adding a better energy to somebody's life. Like, we're not out here spewing something that's going to hurt you. Like, I love that my brothers is out here doing what they doing. So let's go to Arm Day with Trey real quick. I don't know if they have music, but we'll see. And Seti, Monster said, let's shout out to my other brother, said out here working him out. I don't know, do I have this on you? Or they haven't turned it up? Maybe it is on mute. Here we go. Let's go.
It's not that bad. Let's go. Let's do this shit.
This fool Trey is
Nah, my body heated up.
probably like 6'2".
Easy work, huh?
6'2", 6'3". 200, and he lost a lot of weight. He's getting healthy.
No,
He probably like
did him last week,
245, and he probably lost about 20 pounds.
Last week.
Man,
I mean, my shit rusty, nigga.
it's a big nigga. About 245. That's off of losing weight.
I'm gonna say it, all right. Blaze got a big ass chin. She got heavy weight.
But I'll probably do like 6 reps.
This dude and
as fuck.
Said is a older brother,
6 reps, dude.
just out here killing it. And shout out to Jabari. This is my boy Jabari, Fitosophy. This is his gym. I should go to his page, and so you guys can follow Jabari also.
Okay, we all gonna be
You know what? I need to
reps.
get Jabari and them on here. Actually, I need to get Jabari on Rowdy Check. This big ass nigga.
A heavy weight.
Dang, big ass brother. Look at this big brother. Look at this monster. God dang monster. Like, this is ridiculous. Look at this fool.
Look at this nigga. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Let's go, Trey. Let's go, Seth.
Veins in his forehead, his head.
Veins in his forehead, for real. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Seth. If you guys want to get y'all workout in, y'all want to have a workout program,
baby.
follow this page. He's got
Getting ready to bring
every
home the
week. He's got chest, back, arms, legs. Chest, back, arms, legs. And I don't know what the fifth is, but there's a fifth.
So let's just say your max is, because the average man can't do 225 on the bench.
Right.
You know, some can, some can't. But if that's your max, just say 275 is your max. If that's your max, you should be able to hit 225 at least 20 times.
All right.
Easy.
Yeah.
So that's what you strive for. So you always kind of go half of what your max is. So if your max is 300,
go 150.
you should be able to hit 10 to 12 reps of 250.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You always go half of your max.
All right.
And that's what you shoot. That's what you work with. You work with that.
His math was a little bit off, but it's okay. He's been
fast.
working out.
Yeah.
You can even drop it down to.
I'm telling you, you guys watch these lives.
And we done.
All right.
Watch these lives, and you will have a workout program.
That's what.
And Seth be dropping knowledge in between sets, and Trey be talking like it's a real
I gotta be
thing.
good, Trey. He tell me stop. I like that though. She said, get good looking, John Doe. I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. So remember to follow my brothers, man. That's just a little thing I want to promote. my brothers, and what they doing. If you want to get your life together, you want to get healthy, you want to be juicy, you want to be eating and cooking, follow Manny. Then on top of that, you want to work out, get bigger, get stronger, get some information on how the body works and how the workouts work. Go follow Ace Boy Trey. He's got his full workouts online. That's dope. Maybe core is the 5th day. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to show some love to my brothers real quick because I'm proud of them. That's it. That's all. And Said is a damn monster. He's a gorilla in the gym. He's a damn gorilla in the gym. You know what? I never gave my 2 cents on this gorilla shit. The gorilla versus 100 humans. It's such a stupid, to me, such a dumb, stupid question. If a gorilla could beat 100 men. Now, everybody that I've seen talking about this be talking about a gorilla like a gorilla's about to box and fight a man like how men fight. Like he's going to go toe-to-toe with everybody, like throwing blows, throwing combos. The gorilla is going to be jumping, landing on people's feet, legs, landing on your body. If a gorilla jump and land on your leg, your knees broke, your legs broke. Just as he moves around, just as a gorilla moves around, he's going to be hurting people. Unintentionally. Unintentionally hurting people while he's hurting people intentionally. A gorilla ain't nothing to play with, man. What? What do we think we could do against gorilla? And then we act like a gorilla don't have 1,300 PSI bite force. You think a gorilla ain't gonna be biting? They showed this dude, Eddie something. He like a big old power lifter. Like a big old power lifter, strong man. And he said, oh man, get me a couple of me. You are strong. But that gorilla bites you anywhere, you're injured. I don't care how strong you are. You ain't that strong once a gorilla bites your shoulder or bite your neck or bite your arm. Humans are soft. We're built with soft flesh. Like whatever he does, he just gonna bite your hand. You done. You gonna fight a gorilla with a broken hand and the other hand? What you gonna do against a gorilla? A gorilla literally could just run through just biting. Just biting people. Doing damage just with his teeth. Let alone his hands. Y'all ain't seen the King Kong? No, not King Kong. What is that? Tarzan, the Tarzan fight scene where he tried to fight his gorilla brother. And Tarzan supposed to be like a vicious, strong. Gorilla just does him dirty, easy. A gorilla's gonna be running through accidentally, unintentionally hurting people while it's intentionally hurting other people. All you gotta do is just start biting people. 1,300 PSI. Do y'all know how strong 1,300 PSI is? That's a gorilla's bite force. And you got really have people saying that how strong is a Jaguar's bite force? Let's just see how strong bite force is. Jaguar bite force. The reason why I bring up Jaguar, Jaguar is my favorite animal. I think Jaguar's Trey's favorite animal. Mine is an orca. But Jaguar on land, me and Trey battling over Jaguars. A Jaguar's bite force is 1,500. 1,500 bite force. A gorilla is 1,300. You know what a jaguar does? It hunts caiman and snaps their skull with a bite. It kills caimans by biting their skull, by biting their head and popping their skull. That's just 200 more PSI than a gorilla. So you mean to tell me it's a tank with a bite force like a jaguar, and humans and men are still thinking that they could go to battle with that? It's basically a jaguar built like 10 men combined. Look, y'all think I'm lying? I'm gonna pull it down here so y'all can see. Jaguars have a bite force. Let me move this chat out the way. My bad, y'all. Jaguars bite force of around 1,500 PSI. This strong bite is crucial for their hunting strategy, allowing them to crush the skulls of their prey. Come on, man. Are y'all being serious? A gorilla bite force is 1,300. 1,300. You pick 100 mothers, and you think 100 mothers is going with their mama bear mentality is going to be able to do anything against a gorilla? Nah, man. I want to show you a video of a gorilla. I'm going to try to find this video real quick, and then we're going to be done with the gorilla talk. Not going to kill y'all with the gorilla talk. But I just want to just show how silly this argument is. Dang, I can't find the video. There's a video of it just barely pressing the coconut and it's cracking the coconut. Let me see. I don't want to get in trouble. Hold on. Let me turn the music off. Okay. Here we go. This ain't even a big gorilla. This is not even a big gorilla.
Open a coconut. Koga it's easy for him. He puts coconut on the ground and
That's not even the biggest gorilla. Olga, whatever she just called him. Look at what Olga does with a coconut.
smashes it with his hand. The adult females, Sydney and Lily, have a little bit of a harder time, but still pretty easy for them. They just pick them up and smash them on the ground. The kids, they're the ones who have to problem solve. Sydney and Lily have a little bit of a harder time.
Look at how this fool just...
easy for him. He puts coconut on the ground and smashes it with his hand. The
adult
females, Sydney and Lily, have a little bit of a harder time, but still pretty easy for them.
I need to turn this music off.
Pick them up and smash
That's just
them
killing me. Hold on. Just look at how he hits the coconut. It don't take nothing for this fool to do that. Nothing. He didn't exert any strength. Look at this. He just come out there. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, just cracking coconuts. That's your head. He just tapped it like a hammer. It wasn't even no... That was a Bruce Lee 2-inch punch. It wasn't like he took his hand way up here and was like, boom. You know how much strength and power you have to go like this and crack he only went from here to here and cracked a coconut from here to here. Not hammer punch, just this. Look how high his hand go. I'm gonna do it in slow-mo. His hand was maybe 3 inches above the coconut. Oh, shit. Y'all got to be out your mind, man. I'm just finishing the argument. I'm just finishing the argument right there. I'm just stopping the argument right there. It's done. It's a stupid argument. His hand was just right here. He just said like this. He didn't go, no thunder, dome, hammer punch, nothing. He just went like this. And cracked the skull. Do you know how hard it is to open a coconut? Niggas be needing knives, sledgehammers, all kinds of shit. You be needing all kind of stuff to peel and pull back the husk and all this. It was say, oh, okay, shit. And wasn't even like he had the leverage and he was like over it, like doing like the karate sensei samurais. They're like, let me get my chi together. I'm gonna breathe and get my no practice smash, no nothing. He just, and that's how simple they cracking stuff. Have you seen them eat bamboo? Have y'all ever touched bamboo and seen how strong bamboo is? Bend but don't break bamboo. It's in everybody's philosophy and shit. Bend but don't break bamboo. How strong it is. They use bamboo for a lot of stuff. Y'all ever try to break bamboo? Look at this.
Up slowly behind down to the bamboo. You want to break the tree.
I don't even know what he's about to do.
The tree is stronger.
I don't know if that's me hearing bamboo break or what. What are you doing? Scratching his butt?
484 pounds. Steer close to the tracker. Yeah.
This way? Yeah. Towards you?
Oh, shit, they getting down right there. It's a video of a gorilla eating bamboo. Let me see, I'm gonna try to find it. Does the gorilla have the stamina? I'm pretty sure the gorilla has more stamina than the average human. For sure. Let me see if I find it. This dude is eating a bamboo like it's a Snickers. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Hold on. This gorilla is eating bamboo like it's a banana. Like it's soft as a banana. Hold on. This is the last one, and then we're moving on. But I just had to talk about this. And then we're gonna move on to the Paul Pierce, what he was talking about. That's a baby one. That's a baby gorilla. Look at how this big gorilla eating this bamboo. He eating that like it's a banana. He's eating it like it's a banana. Like that's bamboo. shit. His hand all bloody, probably been beating somebody up. Look how he's chewing through bamboo.
So number 2 is the one now is going to group because
I want to see a human try to chew through bamboo. That's ridiculous, man. Look at the baby. The argument is over. The argument is over. We seen him snap a coconut. Now let's look at him eat banana. Eat a bamboo. Come on, guys. Let's stop with the silliness. Let's stop. Again, even if that is sugar cane, the way he's chewing that. He eating bamboo like it's a candy, like a candy bar, like it's it's over, dude. Cut it out. But let's get to Don't Panic. I want to get to Don't Panic's post about Paul Pierce, because this is a good conversation. I want to get y'all feedback from the Ghetto Cafe. I want to see what y'all think about this and what are y'all opinions on this, because we was kind of talking about this the other day. So let's get to it. We're going to talk about, let me see. It is right here. And basically he's talking about he's not going to get married again because sex is just based off marriage is based off of sex. Sex is just a whole, and once sex gets boring, the marriage is over. I want to hear y'all opinion on it, but let's hear him talk about it. Was it on Yaz or was it Don't Panic? Dang it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it was Don't Panic. Oh, that's a good one. Damn. Oh, Paul Pierce was on one. He has some good topics. Dang it. Maybe it was Yaz who had that one, but that was a good topic right there. Can a woman bring a man peace? Well, shit, let's look at that real quick. Let's talk about that real quick, because I didn't know nothing about that one. Here we go. There it is.
Be based off sex, but every relationship is based off of that.
I don't think so.
100%. You can't tell me nothing different. This is what I feel, and that's why I'll never be in another relationship, because it's always based off of that.
So you're not going to be in another relationship?
Hell no. For what? Because it's going to be based off the sex. Once that wear down, you're going to go find somebody else that's better. Yeah. It ain't going to be based off of... This is the thing, and listen carefully.
Listen carefully.
Relationships, let me tell you what marriage is all about. Or let me tell you what marriage is and who's marriage for. Marriage is for old people and poor people.
Okay, so let's get into that. Why?
Because when you broke, our parents, like my moms and all them, they married on a merit of like, okay, we're going to put our incomes together, have all these kids, and then when our kids, we're going to have 5, 10 kids back in the 60s, all them, they're going to have 5, 10 kids so they can work and bring income.
Yeah.
So you poor. So you married for that. And now when you get old, somebody that to be by your side to take care of you. Right now, my mom got married. My mom never been married in my lifetime. She got married when she was 70.
Wow.
It was perfect. She had somebody by her side the whole way through.
So do you...
I really believe that. Like, that's what, like, outside of that, it's no advantage to a man. Why is marriage an advantage? What advantage, what does it do for a man when things go south? Like, we gonna have to give up half our this, pay child support, but it's only advantageous to a woman. Like, it's real talk.
But what if you meet a woman and you're like, wow, she's a gem, she's valuable,
We
she's
could be
everything, and I
together.
want to lock her down in marriage?
I don't want to lock no woman down. We could be cool
So you're telling me right now today,
today.
you on January 4th, you do not want to be in a relationship ever again?
I don't think it's realistic long term until I turn 70.
I am done. I've never been more done with a motherfucker.
I'm 47 right now. Until I turn 70, that's
Oh,
the only
shit.
realistic part I see is because we both old. We ain't out in the streets. We at home watching TV. You go take me to the hospital. I'm going to take you to the hospital. That's it. But right now, I'm too cracking right now. So
I'm
what
too
I need to
cracking.
Is
do
it
all that
because you
for?
feel like you
What I need
have?
to do all that for?
Would you marry a woman if she, or be in a relationship if it was open? Would you want to be in an open relationship?
No, I'm not looking to be out here having multiple partners because I don't do nothing anyway. I go do
Then what do you mean it's too cracking
Yeah.
right now for you to want to have a
What are you talking
relationship?
about?
because I like my peace, first of all.
What if
That's
a woman
good.
brings you that?
There's no such thing as that. 'Cause I feel like every relationship
So we don't have to watch that again. We don't have to watch it again. I think we got the gist of it. What do y'all think about that? How do y'all feel about what he's saying? That marriage is for broke people or old people? Is that, to me, okay, let me get y'all opinion first. Let me get y'all opinion before I give my opinion. Because I have a strong opinion about this. I have a strong feeling about this. Because, of course, I am married. So I don't want to sound biased or whatever, but at 50, I'm too cracking. That's a hell of a statement. Never trust a Celtic. Even if he's from LA. He ain't Easy Money. I knew Easy Money would agree. I kind of figured Easy Money would agree. It's exactly that, his opinion. Yes, but I want to know how you feel about his opinion. What do you guys think about that? Is that a good outlook, or is it a bad take, or what? And everybody has their right to their own opinion and to their own experience, right? Like, he could be talking from experience. He could be scorned. He could be not a scorned square, but he could be scorned from having to pay out a bunch of money to somebody, maybe, or he was in love with somebody and they left him because she got bored with the sex, or he got bored with the sex and they left him because of sex. It could be anything. It could be a multitude of things. But if you are marrying on the basis of so this is what I get from it. What he's saying is, if you're marrying on the basis of money, that's what marriage is for. People are marrying for money, and then people are marrying for convenience of to being taken care of. I think that's a very worldly view of the world kind of view. That's not like a spiritual, a religious or whatever. That's his belief. But me, at the core, to be a good man, or to be a great man, you don't have to be a good man. You don't need a woman to be a good person. You don't need a woman to be a good person, but to be fulfilled and to be complete, a man needs a woman. A woman needs a man for her to be complete. It's the way things are. It's the way of nature. It's the way of nature. And we're trying to go away from the way of nature. And maybe he doesn't want a family because there are examples of exactly what he's talking about out there. Well, his mom might be one, but there are examples of exactly what he's talking about out there. But there are also examples of other shit out there. Like, if your whole thing is based off sex, if you're getting with somebody just because of sex, yeah, that's not going to work. Duh. No shit, Sherlock. Because what if something happens, or menopause, or erectile dysfunction, or this and that? Yeah, as soon as that's gone, they're gone. It could be that way. But if it's based off sex, it's not going to work because you're not going to be able to maintain the same sex life your whole life as you get older. But if you look into a relationship and you get into a relationship with somebody, there's much more than just finances and sex. And if that's all you're looking for, yeah, don't get married. Like if that's all you're looking for is money and sex, don't get married. That's not what marriage is for. That's not what a relationship is for. That my relationship, your relationship, that might be what you want. But I think for like a successful marriage is which what I think he's talking about or trying to get at, it needs to be based off more than just superficial things. Sex is important. Like sex is a part of life. Sex is a part of nature. We need to have sex. We need to reproduce. It's an urge that we have. But when it's just when sex is just a sexual act of just, if sex is just busting a nut, I'm just trying to get a nut off. Like that's when, and it's not an engagement of love and romance and trying to be with your person and trying to please them and making it a beautiful thing. If it's just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Like, of course. Of course. It's not going to last. You're going to be looking elsewhere, looking in other directions. Other things are going to be catching your eye. But I think that's a great point that he brings up, that some people out there feel that way. Like a lot of people feel just like Paul Pierce. But he's looking at it from a worldly view. He's looking at it from a worldly view. I'm never looking at things as if I can't get that marriage. Let's see what Deshaun says. This is a pretty funny one. Marriage is for ninjas that done got caught cheating, and this is the only thing to fix it. You think she gonna marry him after he cheat on her? So look, look at this. Look at Corey about to check. Rios, marriage is a man-made construct. You don't need to be married to be with women for life. Oh, shit. No shit, Sherlock. Oh man, thank you, Captain Obvious. Oh man, marriage is a man-made construct. Oh, thank you. Oh man, let me stop. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Oh man. Oh shit. Yeah. So is mathematics. So is English. So is everything. Oh man. Oh my God. Singers be thinking they be dropping dimes. Hey man, you know, marriage is a man-made construct, Rios. You know that, right? Like, oh, really? Oh man. So okay. Yes, it is. It is. If you want to live like a lion, go live like a lion. You want to live like a dog, go live like a dog. Oh, that shit was so funny. And I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Yeah. But don't we all, is that something we all know? Oh, shit. Oh, all right. All right, get together. Yes. Marriage is a man-made construct. I'm using the word marriage. Okay. I'm using the word marriage. What do you want me to use a different word? You want me to use, let me just, relationship, a lifelong partner. I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. Like, yeah, taxes, Rios, you know, taxes is a man-made construct, dude. You know, law is made by man, right? Like, yeah. Hey, man, real stuff. But I'm saying let's take the word marriage out because I don't want anybody to get caught up on the construct of marriage being a man-made thing. But to me, a man is complete when he has his woman with him, when he has a woman, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be, you're complete when you have it's a balance, it's an energy thing, it's a completion thing. It's a completion thing. That's it. That's all. Like being together with somebody. You think that marriage was like, so we want to get into the marriage was made by the white man? That's a white man's thing. But maybe like the taxes and the paperwork and the court and all that shit, yeah. But you think people there wasn't a union from the beginning of time? You don't think there was a union when people were tribal, native, or whatever? You don't think there were unions? That's my woman, that's my man. It may not be what it is today, but there's always been unions. Think the native people weren't getting married because we don't have a better word, weren't coming together as one? You think tribal people weren't coming together as one? Maybe coming together with multiple women. Maybe this belief over here is the union. This man is the husband of the whole village or whatever. But there was always a union. There always was a construct of whether we agree with it or not, like that woman is mine. These 3 women are mine. Can I give you 10 cows for that woman so she could be mine? It used to be ownership. It, like we could go real deep, go deeper into it. It used to be built off plentifulness. Like I need this to reproduce this, to produce this. I need kids to be this. I need this. Okay, I'll give you 10 sheep for your daughter. And that wasn't based off like that marriage wasn't based off sex. So if we can say mostly marriage is a transactional thing, like, oh, I'll get married if I get this out of it. Yeah. I am definitely more willing to. So GFS, this is my question. So and this is where I've seen firsthand where shit gets crazy because of the world we live in and the laws that have been, laws and regulations that have been developed. There's going to have to be some paperwork signed so that the person that you do love, the person that GFS says, I am definitely more willing to have a companionship with the woman than the contract with one. We have contracts in business. We have contracts in everything. We have contracts with whatever we do. But when it comes to a woman, I don't want a contract. Everything you have to do to progress and be productive in life, you have to have a contract. But when it comes to a woman, no, I don't want no contract. I want to be free. This is the one thing I don't want a contract. But you're building and doing this, you're protecting yourself, protecting here. But when you are in the hospital, say you do get in an accident, say you are tore up and can't make decisions for yourself, who has the rights to make decisions for you? Say your mother's gone. Say your mother's gone. I'm talking about, because I'm in it. I'm in real shit. See marriages. I see married couples all the time. And I see the ups and downs and the good and the bad. But there are things that, like J802, like things that he's not thinking about also. You're going to leave the decision up as a black man, or as a black woman? You're going to leave the decision up to the hospital? Because they care so much about you. Because they don't want your money. The hospital, the government, they don't want your money. So GFS, that's the same thing as marriage. It's the same thing. You could get what is that called? What's that called, GFS? Oh man, GFS. What is it called? The thing you sign before, like if you want to have stipulations in your marriage. Premarital contract. If you want to have, let me get it notarized with power of attorney, Rios, if that's my forever lady. That's the same thing. Insurance benefits. Tax write-offs. Ashley, I have not seen that video. I would love it if you put that link in here. Because I used to be on Adderall. I'm on Adderall every now and again. I have really bad, I know you guys can tell and see a lot. I have attention shit. I'll say something and then not go back to it. I just be all over the place sometimes. But prenuptial agreement is the same thing. It's the same risk. And what's the bit like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. And if your partner, if the woman you love passes away and you know that that woman's sister is a monster, she's a monster. Her mom is a monster. The woman you love, you know she's amazing and you love everything about her. She's the greatest person on earth, but her family is monsters. And because you didn't want to marry her, all the things that she accomplished in life is now up to their decision. Wouldn't you want to be the one to be like, you know what, babe, let's discuss this. Let's figure this out. It's going to be a contract. No matter what, there's going to be a contract. Be it premarital, be it what GFS just said. It's like we're just switching out or moving the goalposts kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's the same thing. Is it really at the foundation, the base of it? You just don't want to be accountable and responsible for being in a relationship? Because you can take a vow in front of God. You can have a pastor or a preacher or whoever, whatever you want. Even if you're not religious, whatever. But you can make a relationship. You can make a promise. What is a promise? What is a promissory note? What is this? What is a contract? You could do all those. Yeah, you can, Ace Boy Dogface. Who do you trust enough right now? You can also have power of attorney with someone you know that doesn't have to be family or married. Who do you know that you trust like that? Your mom, your dad, your sister. Marriage is, and that's a great point. Mega Zip 1. Marriage ain't for everyone. That's a for sure. That's a fact. And that's a fact. Let me read Mega Zip 1. Marriage, where's it at? Dang it. Okay, there it is. Marriage ain't for everyone. This is Mega Zip 1. Marriage ain't for everyone. It can be forced. Everybody is not going to find someone they want to be with for the rest of their life. It is what it is. You're not gonna find your partner. Everybody don't find their soulmate. Do y'all believe in soulmates? Do you guys really think somebody finds the one person for them? Do y'all believe that? GFS, you rather corporate the whole deal. You think there ain't corporate stabbings in the back? It happens all over the place. The easiest contract is to really just do that in your marriage. It happens all the time. He said marriage don't require paperwork. That's an American thing. No, it's not an American thing. GFS says, you know what? That's crazy. Not even gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Let me read my super chats, y'all. Let me read them. Read the super chats. All right, I read them. Super chat. Let me read the super chat, y'all. There we go. Let me read what GFS just said. Hold on. GFS, I'm just saying, Rios, my sixth sense tells me that many will look for the way out. So if that's a thought in my brain, then this a business deal. No LLC and no love involved. Business only. So you're already going into it with doubt. You're already going into it with manifestation. You're already going into it thinking like you might as well not. If you like, you know what I mean? You're already going into it thinking like, hey, this is going to end up bad anyway. And your sixth sense is telling you, why even go into a relationship? Right. You're right. I'll check my DM. Let me see. Okay, Ashley, I'm check my DM right now. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I'm accepting it right now, Ashley. Okay, I'm about to pull up a clip that Ashley just sent me. We're going to see. It sounds like it might be a good one. Let me see. Because there's another Paul Pierce clip that we could talk about too. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm going to get back to you guys in the chat. I see you, GFS. Hold on. Okay, GFS. Just saying, if we sign the papers, might as well have the attorney look over the provisions and negotiations, all handshake for service. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I right now, this sound like a sucker. You guys gonna be like, oh, he glazing. He didn't. Nigga, if my wife leaves me, take absolutely everything. I don't even give a shit. Take it all. Because I wouldn't have married a woman that I don't think deserves everything. I wouldn't have been with somebody that I don't think deserves absolutely everything I got. You got that shit. Nigga, you want to leave? Take it. I loved you. You got it. Take it for the kids, whatever. I'm about to go build back. I'm about to go build back better. Go watch this. Have it. I don't need none of that. You can have all that. Go live your life. I'm moving forward on where I'm at. Nigga, go get me an RV, build out, get me a car, boom, I'm out of here. Nigga, take it all. Nigga, I'm not being with somebody that I don't want to have everything. You can have everything, nigga. I can build whatever the fuck I want. You can take that castle. New castle coming. Take that. I'm done. That everything that's attached to that, take it. I'm about to go build Newcastle. Newcastle built. Nigga, ask my wife. Nigga, right now, I am the kind of person that will give my last. I don't need shit. I literally don't need shit. Don't need nothing. The shit that's important to y'all can have that shit. It's important to you. You want to take that fucking shit. Yeah, I'm happy over here. I don't need none of that shit. And that's another one. And that's the other thing. I know that there ain't no way that she would let me give her everything. Thinking like, what? No, like, hold on. But you got to find the one. You got to find the one. And I'm confident in that. But let's get to Ashley sent the DM. And we're going to go over it. Y'all agree? This dude's name is Ace Metaphor. Sir, no face. Just give me my recording equipment and I'm good. Hey, look, because let me tell you, We have a house, we have properties, we have this and that. That shit comes with a lot of stress. House and this and that and fixing this and fixing that. If I'm on my own and we're done and we're not getting married or this and that, we're done with our marriage, I'm going to buy myself a condo that has maintenance taken care of. I ain't got to do any maintenance. I've been doing maintenance forever. Yard work, digging this up, digging that up, garage work, pipe work, electrical, this is wrong, roof is wrong. I'm going to get me a condo where I could call downstairs and say, bring me a pizza. I'm not getting the house. I'm not doing it. I don't want I can have my land. Like if the shit hits the fan and whatever, we need a homestead. That's what it is. But in this world that is today, get me a condo where I could call downstairs and tell somebody to bring me some shit. Hey, get such and such up here. The light is tripping. I don't want you can have all that shit. I'm about to go for the ease of life. Yeah, I want a concierge. I want somebody to be able to bring me some shit. I want to be able to go downstairs and say, hey, pull my car up. Okay, let's get to it. That's just me. I already told my wife, when we get old, we're not doing this house shit. When we get old, we're going to go get us a condo, a bomb-ass condo, a loft, somewhere in these expensive places, and we're going to pay for the convenience of life. We're going to pay for the convenience of life. I ain't about to be 60 doing all this other shit and having this work. No. Convenience of life, baby. Where do we want to live? Where do we want to live? What city, what state, what country? Where do we want to live? Where we can cook if we want to, but we can also have a motherfucker bring us some food if we want to. Man, I'm telling you, you know what? I got spoiled at Escadet in Mexico. This is what is that called? All service thing, but damn it, I can't. Escadet, it's like a hotel, a resort. All expense paid resort. We stayed there for a week for my 40th birthday. That shit told me, oh babe, you done messed up. You done took me on a vacation to a resort that was bomb, that was all paid for. Call downstairs anytime we want. Go eat at a restaurant anytime we want. I said, this is how we gonna live. This is how we gonna live when we get this little dude Xander out the house. We are resort living. Yeah, we got it. We got the money. We could do it. We could do all that shit. Sell this here, sell this here. We good. Rios is good. I ain't about to be out here working. I done worked my whole life trying to get to where I'm at. You think I'm about to, once I get it, I'm about to be working my ass off too? Nah, man. Country club. Yes, Valerie. Country club, that shit. My wife be laughing at me because she know I'm serious. She know I could do the homestead. She know I could build and do all that. But is that what I want to do if I don't have to? No. Better living. 100%. And she knows I'm dead serious. Like, and she like, I'm with it. I was like, yeah, we could have places where we have like the Thanksgivings, the Christmas dinners and all that stuff. But our day-to-day, better living, resort style living. Nigga, this garbage disposal's tripping. Send up such and such. I got 30 minutes. I'll be right up, sir. Sierra, homestead living. Woo-wee. Be ready to work your ass off every day. Every day, all day. You think you work hard right now? Go get your homestead. It look good and sound good. Go to what? Hey, I'm trying to be golfing with Schoolboy Q. Exactly. Man, baby goats running around. Yep, baby goats running around, picking up shit, giving birth, cutting umbilical cords, one dying, mama dying, the titty messed up. You got to fix the titty. You got to do this. They got an eye infection. I've raised dogs, litters of dogs. I'm just telling you. You want cows and chickens? You're going to have to deal with the coyotes, the wolves, and this and that, and having dogs on this and that. Man, I'm telling you, it is a hard... Nah, man, I'm good. Help your cow giving birth. Pull that... Come on, man. You cow running around with half a calf stuck out his ass. Come on, GFS, go pull that cow out. Meanwhile, bull chasing you around. Now, homestead with a village of people or whatever, yeah, that's good. But for now, the world that I live in right now, them shows don't show you. They look at them shows is just like Instagram. Them shows that they show you is just like Instagram. They don't show you the wife beating the shit out the husband like, nigga, take me back to the city. I'm tired of this shit. I got mud in the crack of my ass. I got this. Like, they don't show you the horrible shit. They don't show the horrible shit. They don't show the kids talking about, this is bullshit. I want to be over there with Scotty. Wife throwing knives at the husband, going crazy because they isolated living. Like, you don't like me enough. You don't like your husband enough to live in the city with him. You think you like your husband enough to be seeing his ass all day, every day, just him? So you see that canary bird? I'm gonna get some seeds. Nigga, shut up. I ain't building no bird cage today. So I was thinking about building a fish trap out of vine skin and a bamboo tree. Wife over there looking like, nigga, you know I gotta knit that and make that. That's what they really should show. They should show the arguments of that, the Real Housewife arguments of that shit. Imagine the arguments at homesteads. You ever seen a homestead argument? No, me either. I wonder why. Because they probably killing each other. You ain't seen a homestead marriage argument, huh? Nah, you haven't. Me either. Probably because the motherfuckers killed each other. Wife to set up a bear trap for the nigga, fall into a warthog, a wild boar trap, nigga, all kind of shit. Man, talk about that, man. Talk about that. Where the homestead arguments, man? Where the homestead bad kids? Where's the homestead whoopings? Where's the homestead disciplinary actions? They don't show that shit. Because that shit probably goes up. The police is 6 hours away. They don't show the homestead injuries. Nigga fall off the roof and break his arm. Homestead injuries, fall off the roof doing some repairing his roof type shit. There ain't no homestead injuries? Shit. I'll drive you 4 hours into town while we bouncing around in this truck and you got a broken femur. We think it's cute because they show the cute shit. We think it's cool, but we think it's cool until you bust your ass. And it's 20 degrees out there with a broken femur. Or you done chopped your toe up with a shovel or a hoe. Messed your foot up in 20-degree weather. Those people do that because those people are built that way, man. I'm not built that. I can do it. I can have it. That's not what I want. I don't want to work my ass off when I'm supposed to be chilling with my feet up. I gotta wake up with the roosters and go feed the goats. Come on. Oh, man. Time to go milk Bertha. At 6 a.m, cold as hell. Getting all wet and milk on your fucking hands. It's cold. Cold as shit. You can see your breath. And you over here milking Bertha as she farting and shitting while you milking her. Yeah, go ahead, get that homestead. You go and try to get some eggs, the fucking rooster attacking your ass. look good. It's cute. Nigga, 5-star resort me. If I'm old, I'm 60, concierge me. Nigga, I am not, you gotta be out your damn mind. I'm good. I need the comforts. If the comforts are available, I want the comforts. You mean to tell me I'm living on a homestead for no reason? Yeah, man, food is about to be scarce. Food is about to be this or that. So you gonna live on a homestead and then the shit never happens and you just made your life that much harder? Ain't built wealth, ain't built nothing. Motherfuckers, when they want to come and take your shit, they gonna come take that shit too. When they want that, they gonna come take that too. Oh shoot, this motherfucker got a homestead on the perfect hill with the great advantage. Oh, there's a movie coming out called 40 Acres. 40 Acres. That's gonna be bomb. Y'all check that out. 40 Acres coming out soon. Okay. Let's get to this. Ashley sent the DM. I said I was gonna watch this. Let's get to it. So this dude's name is Ace Metaphor.
Women, for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why.
I said this the other day, talking to my wife. I said a lot of men look at women like Fifi bags. God's honest truth. I just told my wife this. A lot of men look at women just like Fifi bags. You just a sexual toy. You just a nut. Just a bust a nut. A lot of men don't like women. That's very true. I just said that. A lot of women walk around, don't even know they just a Fifi bag.
It's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women, but that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. Yeah. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when
this is just what I was talking about, y'all. I was just saying that I don't know who this guy is. I don't have no biased opinion about him. I'm just really looking at it just for what he's saying, fact on what he's saying. I don't know him. I don't know anything about this dude. But it's aligning with some of the shit that I said. Some of the shit is off, but
you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife, right? That capable wife, that person that if you would...
who just said this? A young lady just said, Ivani Bunny. Yes, exactly. It goes both ways. And some men are just a stick to the women. You're just sexual toys. You just are a tool. You're a sexual utensil. That's it. Goes both ways. Some men are just sexual utensils and some women are just sexual utensils. Fifi bag versus a stick. And that's all it is. And the convenience of that.
What's the stumble can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed. Yeah. And so what I'm just encouraging men to do is just like, and it's for our own benefit, because a lot of us, especially men with some type of means, we end up finding a dependent, not a partner. Yeah, she can fuck us good. But if you was able to stumble, bro, what the fuck is going to happen with your family? And so I just encourage men to be, I'm not going to say more, because that's unrealistic to a lot of men, but as attracted to what she brings as a feminine energy to your life outside of just what you're doing in between.
Check this out. So to that point,
a lot of heterosexual men.
I like how his logo comes in shiny like that. That's pretty tight.
For real. They don't.
It's a true statement. It's a true statement. I dealt with a lot of women, had sex with a lot of women that I didn't even like. That didn't even like, it was just a sexual, it was just a transaction. Ain't nothing wrong with a transactional relationship, but not a marriage based off of that. A lot of people have transactional relationships. Every girl has they nigga that comes through that knocks their walls out. It's a part of life. Every girl has their guy that does that or has their guy that does this. I deal with this girl because she's good here. I deal with this girl because she gives good head. This girl over here because she's fun to go out with. This girl. You have people that are situational, meet situational needs. But that's not, that's two separate things from a marriage. You know what I mean? Like that's just out here living life and having relationships. But it goes the same way. Some people have friends beneficial. I was talking about this shit the other day about Shark. It's not loyalty. It's you there for benefits. You there to reap the benefits. You hang around your homeboy because this nigga always got weed. Or this brother always got weed. You hang around this brother because he got access to clubs. You hang around this brother because he got all the girls. You know, when you bring Jamal, he gonna bring all the girls. It's a lot of beneficial relationships, not just men and women. It's just in general. We're greedy people. That's just how it is. But when you go into a marriage, it can't be that way. Your marriage can be whatever you want. But I think a successful marriage has to be based off way more than that. It has to be way more than that. You have to be able to look at your wife. Every time you look at your wife, it can't be just a sexual look. It can't just be like, damn, I'm about to take that down right now. It's got to also be like, damn, look how amazing of a woman she is. Look at how she's handling business. Look at how beautiful she is. Look how nice she is to people. Look how amazing. Look how big her heart is. Look how loving she is. Look how she treats her mom. Look how she takes care of people. Every look don't have to be a sexual look. Sometimes looks can be, damn, the most amazing mom ever, dude. There is nothing I won't do for this woman. And that shit ain't got nothing to do with sex. It's got to do with how amazing that person is. So I think he's pretty on point with what he's saying.
They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs.
Is he lying? Niggas will deal with a crazy girl just to smash. And as soon as he smashed, what's that called? Post-nut clarity. Why is she in my house? Get the fuck out. How do I get her out of my house as soon as possible? You just dealing with it just to bust a nut. But then as soon as you bust a nut, you done. All right. Night's over.
So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women, but that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. Yeah. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife, right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble, can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife.
And so look, Dogface, Ace-Boy Dogface, that's a good one. It just depends on what man he's talking about. So look, it depends on what man he's talking about. If it's me, I'm for sure knocking shit down. I told y'all I ain't shit. So that statement alone right there lets you know that I don't care what comes with me knocking some shit down. I don't care what happens to this girl. I don't care what she, what is it called? Dang, I lost the word. Perpetuates on other men. I don't care if my actions of being a dog affect her and affect the next relationship and does damage. Like what we do, we get what we do. We get what we want. We go after what we want, and all we care about is what we want. I'm gonna knock that shit down. I'm gonna do this and that. But it doesn't matter if we come off as a dog or if we hurt somebody or somebody carries that on into their next relationship. We are perpetuating a cycle of trauma of not giving a shit. And then we give a shit when her son is a certain way. And damn, motherfuckers out here losing their mind, being crazy. Yeah, but that shit stems from hurt all along. It comes from a bunch of dog faces and a bunch of girls that feel the same way, perpetuating the hurt and not giving a shit. The not give a shit overflows out of that cup. No, dog face, I know you. I'm not taking. I'm just saying, just take that for what it is. Like you could be playing, joking, but that's serious. A lot of people are like that though. And it doesn't have to be you. I'm just using you because you put that there. So I'm gonna talk about it. But that's what perpetuates the hurt, the pain, the trauma. Man, I don't give a shit. I'm knocking that down. I'm about to knock this down, knock that down. I don't give a damn. And that could not be you, dog face, but that there are people out there. I was like that. That shit, that was me. I ain't worried about what happened with this chick, or I ain't worried. What? I ain't even gonna see her again. But what that does to her and her psyche and what she got going on and then her next relationship and then what does to that dude and what does, it's a cycle. I was like that. And that shit goes on. And women are hurt. Women do the same thing. Look, all the hurt men in the chat, like you'll see, like there's men that don't have value for any women. They don't not have value for women because of no reason. I don't even know what that was, but something just happened. They don't not value women or speak so low of women for no reason. It's experience. They're hurt. They don't want to admit it. They mamas was whack, or they sisters was whack, they aunties was whack, they girl was whack. What they not talking about is why they feel that way. Why you feel that way? Cheating also, yeah, Joe the boss. Cheating can stem from that, but it's not just so simple. Cheating can stem from somebody not valuing sex. I might not value sex like the girl I'm with values it, thinks it's so important and it's all this. It's just sex to me. It's not not being equally yoked. And then wonder why women are acting this way, or damn, women is crazy. Why? Is there a reason? Oh, these men ain't shit. Men are dogs. Why? Is there a reason? Are we going to talk about the surface level shit? Or are we going to talk about the depth of why they are the way they are? Something happened, but nobody's talking about the shit. Heem, I'm happy. I can't relate. So you've never not been happy? Sierra, you always been happy? You haven't been in a relationship that was bad? So the relationship you're in now is the only relationship you were in. I'm happy now. I'm happy as shit now. But there are things that in my marriage that I would like to be better, that I would like to be better at, or I would like my wife to be better at. There's a ton of things. My wife always thinks she's right. I'm still telling like, babe, hear me out. Slow down before you say no. Look at Easy Money. These girls generalization. Look, Easy Money. This is Hurt Money. Hurt Money 3. These girls be effed all the way up and expect a dumb MF to marry him or take care of him. He just generalized every woman. These women, generalized them all. Generalized all women. That don't come from just nowhere. There's something wrong. Shoot. Dang it. I missed something. Saying I can't relate either. No. 919. Dang it. Accessibility is the problem. Dang, that's not it. Yeah, because like I would say the middle school thing is correct, Ashley. because people were not the man at the whole time in their life. Men weren't always the men. They were looked over, but they hold that look over everybody's head. Dang, but somebody says something. Easy money. Easy money, I'm out, fam. I gotta go sell some burgers. But so look, that's the but Sierra, you say you used to be the Judge Judy of this, and you used to leave when the first thing comes up. So you left because you was in a bad relationship. So you've dealt with men that were not right. So you can relate. There was something wrong. There was something going on. Generalization blocks all the blessings. Alex wants to call in. Oh, you know what? Let me put the number up. My bad, y'all. We're going to be here all day, y'all. We're going to kick after this. We're going to be here all damn day. Oh, come on, phone number. Now I don't want to come up. That's the shit that be pissing me off. Hold on. Hey, baby. Come give me a hug before you leave. You go hug my baby. Love you, Stevie. Have a good day, okay? Hold on, y'all. My bad. What was I trying to do? I forgot what my Stream Deck is tripping. Let me see. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Phone number's up. Y'all can call in. But we're going to be here all day. Oh, right. Dogface. Good shit. If you guys, so let me put the Discord in here. Discord's way better. Alex, go to Discord. Let me get this up. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, let me get to the I gotta find it again, y'all. My bad. You know I be messing. Oh, coffee shop stage. I gotta change that to the ghetto cafe stage. Start the stage. Ghetto cafe. So it's the coffee shop stage, you guys. So come in there. If Alex wants to get on, we could get the talk going. Oh, here's my phone. We have both open lines of communication both ways. Let me get this set up just in case people do call in. My bad, y'all. You know, Tio Rios be on some slow shit. Okay.
Unknown caller.
Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
West LA, Alex DeLarge.
Alex DeLarge, did you not hear me say go to Discord? Did you not hear me say go to Discord?
I'm sorry. I just woke up. As soon as you see me, I just woke up.
Hey, I'm just messing with you, man. What's going down with you, dude?
Chilling, man. I just woke up. You know what? There's a lot of bitterness. There's a lot of You know what? Ray Vaughn had a great line. He said, "I ain't gonna let no woman without a dad tell me what a real man is."
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's the opposite way too. Like a lot of these fools putting these women down, and they ain't this, they ain't that. Like they never had a solid family to learn from. You know what I mean? Like, you know, your kids aren't gonna think that way. Your kids are gonna see the love that a woman and a man had, you know, from day one. So
Right.
that's the thing, man. It's like a lot of these dudes are taught by, you know, that they weren't taught. You know what I mean? Like, you have to see it to happen. My parents been together for like 47, 48 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I've seen it.
Well, let me ask you this.
I don't have no hate.
Let me ask you this. So
I just woke up, by the way.
yeah, it's
Sorry,
all good. It's all good. I want to ask you this because I come across this in my own life and in my own walk in life, in my own path. So we said Ray Vaughn said a woman can't tell me about being a man if her dad is not there. Is that what he said? Say that one more time,
Yeah,
Alex. Say it one more time.
He said I'm not gonna let a woman without a daddy tell me what a real man is.
Okay.
And it's true.
So that takes away power from an uncle. That takes power away from a brother. That takes power away from a grandfather. That takes away power from every man who is an image to be a good man outside of their household. So you mean to tell me that I can't be an image of what a good man is to somebody who doesn't have a father, what about the women whose fathers are killed or died? And it's not just a deadbeat dad, but their fathers don't exist because of an accident or emergency. So that woman will never know what a man should be because her father is gone?
Do you think that a fatherly example could be somebody that lives out your home?
Yes.
So you think an uncle? Okay, well that's not happening.
It can, and it has been a fact, and it has been a thing because everybody don't like. So we just say
it can.
A woman is just
it can.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But I think we take power when we say things like that. It takes power away from.
I didn't say it.
No. I'm not saying you say it. Just listen. I feel like when people say things like that, it takes power away from men in the community, in the culture, in the village, in the tribe. Oh shit, her dad got shot with a bow and arrow against the other tribe. Now she'll never know what a man is. No, she'll see what the chief is like. She'll see what the medicine doctor's like. She'll see relationships and marriages. Her uncle takes her in or this and that. We have to stop, because what we want to do is we want to bash women and minimize everything that they've gone through. We want to take, listen.
That's generalizing.
That's
generalizing.
Or should I say people. Some people.
There you go.
Some people want to take power away from women and minimize them and marginalize and be dismissive to what they've been through. Bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't even got no daddy. That's just a fast statement to marginalize and be dismissive of everything that she is. That's the shut up and dribble. Shut up, nigga. Go dribble. You a basketball player. Bitch, you can't tell me shit. You ain't even got no daddy. So that means that I can't read. I can't learn. I can't have knowledge. So because my dad's not here, I'm not a woman. And I don't know what I should want for myself. But that's what they're trying to do though. That's what that does.
It's okay.
It's a double-edged sword to me. Like I see what he's saying.
Yes. Yeah. If you didn't have an example of not even it's more so if you didn't have an example with a two-person home, two-parent home, you didn't see the love constantly. If you have an uncle, he could teach you what a real man is, but you're not seeing it every day. There's a difference, you know what I mean? Let's stick to the subject. You know, a lot of people that don't see a healthy couple their whole life in the family, they do have a skewed vision of what couple and relationships are. That's just plain and simple.
But,
and the system doesn't want people to have good family homes.
Let me say this. So that's a quagmire to me too. Like just because a woman grows up in a household with two parents, don't make her shit. Don't make her shit. Don't make her better than no other woman. She may have witnessed her dad beat the shit out of her mom her whole life. But they've
Right.
been in the household. Oh, she comes from a 2-parent household. Yeah, but the mom is abusive. Yeah, the mom is a drunk. The dad is this. Just because you come from a 2-parent household don't mean shit. Now, when you come from a healthy,
that's what I said. I said a 2-parent loving household.
well, look, it could be that you think just because there's a loving household, that child. What if that dude is a weak dude? What if he's a weak man?
You have a better chance. I believe you have a better chance. I believe you have a better chance.
So look at this. Look at all these white kids. Look at all these white kids doing drugs and having overdosing on fentanyl and all that. And they come from 2-parent households.
What else are we talking about?
I'm just saying 2-parent household don't make nothing perfect. It don't make no perfect woman.
So you have a better chance.
Why would you say that?
Because you see, so you're telling me that your kids are what you're doing with your partner. You're telling me that your kids could just bypass that and just live like everybody else just because they're going to ignore what they saw in front of their face all their life?
So what I'm saying is that I can't control shit because what is out there in influence, life happens, right? Life happens. I can't, God has his own mission for everybody. We get this thing where what we want to do is take power away from people and minimize them when they don't have a perfect upbringing. There's people I'm saying me too, because I'm not perfect. I be judging people. I do that. I'm nowhere near perfect. Nigga, I judge people all the time. But what happens is we try to minimize who somebody is because of what they don't have. And that gives us a one up on you. Oh, a man, that boy, this man doesn't know how to treat women, or he doesn't know how to be a man because his mama raised him. When I know plenty, when I know plenty of men that have grown up in single women raised households that aren't punks, that aren't busters, that know how to love a woman, that know how to be. And that's why I say coaches, teachers, all these other positions in life are so important because there are people out there that don't have examples, but they have more of a willing and more of an urge to have that because of what they didn't have. They thrive for it. And there's people out there that take for granted what they did have. Like, oh, that's just a marriage, whatever. I've had that my whole life. But there's people who haven't had that in their life, that's their sole inspiration and motivation to be better than what they didn't have. Some people want to be a better father because of the father that they didn't have. Like, oh, this is how my father was. I'm going to be better than that. But go ahead. I got you.
Rios, check this out. You think your son's going to have a great example of what a loving couple is and a good outlook on what a loving couple is?
I don't think he is. I don't think I know. But also, look at this. My older son. Let's talk about it because shit ain't perfect. My son has a split household. My older son has a split household. Right. He has another household that he lives in. So you think because his mom is his natural mom is not here that he don't know what a mom is like? Or because he goes over there to another house that he doesn't know, but he can learn from the other man, the dad over there, and say like, damn, that's what a good dad is too. Okay, but he can also be over here.
He could.
And look, he can also look over there and be like, damn, that's what a whack dad is.
Yeah.
And nothing is perfect. And even speaking to me, nigga, like my son may need therapy. And that's fine. My youngest son might need therapy because he's thinking like, damn, why does JJ leave here every time? Why is my brother not here half of the time? He may have wants and yearns for his brother's love to be able to play with him, but he's not here. Nothing's perfect, but we got to stop being this box. If you didn't grow up in this box, bitch, you can't tell me shit. That don't sound right.
They don't sound right, but that's how it is. Think about it. If you didn't have an example, people talk. Look, every single person.
No, I agree with example. I agree with example. I don't agree with it. It has to be the example that you're talking about.
Real. Every single family in my family, both sides are still together. No one's divorced. Nobody is divorced. So I've seen what a healthy family could be.
And all those relationships, you want either of those relationships, you want that kind of relationship. Are any of those relationships, did you look at and be like, nah, I don't want that relationship?
No.
So
no. My parents been together, I think it's 50 years this August.
No. I know your parents, but I'm talking about throughout your family. You said everybody's been married and they're all
everyone's still together.
And so
dude.
all those relationships, you would want that relationship for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's blessings to you.
I didn't see. There's nobody's divorced. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not talking about divorce. I'm not talking about divorce. And some people don't need to be married to each other. Divorce is necessary also. There's some people that need to be divorced. But what I'm saying is that every relationship that you've been exposed to in your family is a relationship that you were like, damn, I want that for myself.
Nobody's perfect. Like you said it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, there's probably like a couple out of like that I know of, because nobody knows what goes on behind the closed doors. I think there's like maybe one aunt that I'm like, damn, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that for my mom. But everybody else, yeah, seems pretty solid. That's what I'm saying. Who can say that? Especially in the black community, the police want to throw 40 years for a nickel bag. You know what I mean? So like they're systemically just tearing up the black community. Right now they're systemically tearing up the brown community. Now there's going to be a Mexican, Latino, Argentine, not Argentina, the fools. There's going to be a lot of Latino families without fathers. And guess what happens when the father's not around? If my dad wasn't around, I'll be dead right now. If my dad wasn't around, I'll be dead or I'll be in jail.
Okay.
And that's 100%, 1,000% facts.
But
that's what I'm saying. Once you remove the father from the home, there's less of a chance for that family to really be all they can be. And that it's happening right now with all these raids and all that stuff. They're trying to get the fathers out the house. You couldn't collect welfare unless you got the black father out of the house, right?
Yeah, no male in the household. No adult male in the household.
Yep. You know how evil that is? You know how evil that is? You don't know how many races judge. There's races judge every left and right. And the snap of a finger, a father could be gone.
Before we get too far and get sidetracked, the thing that I want to stay on topic here because that is a whole different conversation and we could go there. But let's stay here. It's saying that if a woman doesn't have a father in her life that is in a marriage with her. Well, he didn't say they had to be married. He said just a father.
If a woman
he
never
said just
seen
a father. Just a father. Just a father. He could be separated. But my thing is I couldn't think that that's further from the truth. That's a general statement and saying like, you know how many fathers have died and how many fathers aren't there that have produced amazing women?
All right. You don't even have to answer. You don't even have to answer this. Now, you don't even have to answer this.
Okay.
Think about this.
Okay.
Think about all the homies you have. Think about the ones that might have been in and out of jail a few times, a couple times, one time, right? Now, think about the ones that never really went to jail. Think about the ones that kind of kept it straight and narrow. Think about guys like Manny, right? Think of this. Think. You don't even have to answer that. Now, and all the guys that say that, oh, women ain't shit, round all that up. Now see who had a father in the home that actually instilled morals and values and all that type of stuff. And now see who else. Dad will come out every 5 years. Uncle will come out every 5 years. Man, fuck these hoes. Man, fuck these bitches. Ain't shit. Your mama. So that's what I'm saying. Now just think about it. Think about how many dysfunctional fools going to jail didn't have a dad. Now think about your friends that went on the straight and narrow and how was their family dynamic. And trust me, for the most part, they had two parents that showed some type of love to each other and were in the same home. When you break up a family, dude, that's exactly what you're doing. You're breaking up a family. You're disrupting the rest of their life, all of them.
Right.
I'm sorry, man, but
I understand what you're saying. You're talking about the family dynamics.
Your kids have a better chance, a way better chance than being successful, than not being.
We're not talking about. But look, you're moving the goalposts. That's not what he said. He said a bitch can't tell me shit that don't got a dad.
Exactly. She's self-taught, right?
Considering
self-taught.
She was
self-taught. Everything. She didn't have a dad in her life.
So what? So anybody that's self-taught, they can't tell you shit?
They shouldn't tell you.
Who
shit
taught
because they haven't learned.
Who taught you how to make those cars?
YouTube.
YouTube. What is that though?
Huh?
It's self-taught,
I
right?
Educated myself. I educated myself.
Self-taught.
I educated myself.
So look, what you're saying. What you're saying is, basically, nigga, I learned. No one taught me how to do this. I looked at YouTube and learned and self-taught myself. But buy this shit. But if it's a woman that's learning how to be a woman or learning about men,
check this out.
You're self-taught.
Check this out. All right, I got you on that one.
Okay, go
ahead. You
ahead.
can go to school to be a tech, X-ray tech. You can go to school to learn this. Can you go to school to learn family love?
You can go to school to learn family. You can't go anywhere to learn love. Any kind of
There
love.
you go. So that's what exactly. So you proved my point.
So wait. Your point is not proven. So you have to experience that love to be worthy.
You asked me. Well, how do you learn how to do all the parts
I'm
and
saying.
that stuff?
I'm just saying. You're saying that you have to be in a loving household to know what love and learn love, or to seek love.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah,
You're
that's.
gonna tell me if no, go ahead.
I'm not going there. Hey, I'm gonna take the next call, but this was a great call, Alex, and I appreciate it. Those are great points. Way to go. Like, I love it. Good shit. We're gonna keep discussing this because this is a heavy topic. This is good. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Real. I just woke up, man.
It's all good.
But no. Real. It is what it is, dude. I'm telling you, if my dad wasn't around, I would be in jail or I'll be dead. 1,000%. I would be a statistic. 1,000%. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. This is a proven fact. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to say, like, well, how'd you learn? I said self-taught. Well, how'd you learn? Yeah, I was watching YouTube videos, and I asked you, you can learn anything.
No. I think my take.
Love.
No. Listen, my take was a bad.
Learn love, right?
Listen. My take was a bad take because that's not self-taught.
All right,
that was a bad take. That's not self-taught.
I accept your apology. I accept your apology.
That's actually being taught. That's not self-taught. That's like somebody. I'm trying to think of something.
I educated myself.
Yeah.
No,
but
man, I'm telling you, dude, you have to. Like I said, just think about
it.
Look at all
the
your
thing
homies, all the knuckleheads.
Oh wait, Alex, let me take the next call. I'm gonna take the next call. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate you, brother.
All right.
And look,
peace,
I'm cool enough to admit that was not a good. That's not self-taught. That's looking at somebody. That's being taught.
Yeah.
My bad. Well, go ahead,
I
brother.
educated myself.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Peace to the chat. Peace to everybody. Love. Good day to have a good day. Bye.
There we go. I'm sorry to who was calling in. Please call back in. My bad. But if you want to get in the Discord, dropping it here. Anybody, everybody is welcome. We'll get it. Somebody was calling in and I didn't get the call. I'm sorry. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo, man. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody out there. Easy money. I don't even want to talk no more. Rios. Oh, shoot. Why not? What did I do? Now you don't want to talk? I ain't even did nothing, man. Nah, J4 kids. I've never seen that person. But yeah, call in J4. Nobody? Oh, here we go. This is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Nay.
What up, Nay? What's going on with you?
None. Chilling.
What's going down?
The topic was on why people get married. I mean, marriage or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
So, some people get married because they have kids. Like, for instance, my Uncle Nelma's married, but I think it's because they own so many houses and stuff, they won't get unmarried because he just cheats all day.
Okay.
Like, they in a relationship, but they're together. They come together when it's like, I say, a family then or something like that. But other than that, he's out here cheating. He goes on the internet, surfing the internet for women on the internet all day long, and bring them around and everything else.
Really?
No one has ever seen their kids besides us.
Damn.
One of them crashed this past weekend and died. And they had a candlelight vision, and her side of the family is out there like, oh, sorry, we didn't get to meet you, or we didn't get a chance to meet them. But at least we know we have a niece now, and she has 2 kids. We could come visit her. I'm like, so you ain't never posted your kids, or no one has ever met your kids? Like, what did y'all have kids for? Like, what did y'all get married for, and nobody knew nothing about y'all? See, and one of my cousins, they got rid of him when he was younger because the baby mama was saying that he tried to put bleach in the baby water. So they shipped him off to another house. Once they shipped him off to another house, his girlfriend that he was with, I guess they wanted to, like, he killed the whole family, basically.
What?
And been in jail since he was 17, and he just got out of jail about 6 months ago.
What?
Yeah, because his father didn't want him. So, and the baby mama just wanted her kids around. So she did everything to keep his kid that was an offspring from somebody else.
Damn.
So she said he tried to put bleach in the baby water. Then in the baby bottle. Then she also said he tried to rip the baby umbilical cord off. So he took him away. Like, he shipped him off to his cousin's house or something. And ever since then, he was just a bad kid and got into a relationship with somebody. And the girl, I guess her family didn't want him to come around or whatever it was. And they went back and shot up the whole house on Thanksgiving. And killed everybody in the house. And he's been in jail ever since he was 17 and just now got out at the age of 35.
Damn.
No.
That's crazy that he got out.
No, he's 40. He's 48. He's 48. Yeah.
That's crazy that he's out. That's some crazy because usually I don't know if he was tried as an adult or not, but that's like, damn. Because
it happened when he was 17. No, 16. It happened when he was 16. He's 48. He's not that much older than me, and he just now got out of jail.
Ooh wee. And what are you saying? But what is the point of what you're saying? Is that broken household and being mistreated is what caused that? And like him being neglected and denied basically is what?
No, that people just get married just for, I don't know what reasons, and sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I don't even think their marriage works because she cheats with women, he cheats with women out here.
They just got married to get married. Like they just with each other to be with each other.
They don't even show off the kids they got.
That's crazy. Like that's
Nobody
really
knows these kids. I don't even know my cousin that passed away. You don't know what my grandma said?
That's trippy. But look, there's relationships out there like that. There's like literally relationships out there like that. There's people who are married and have another family that they go deal with that don't even know about each other. 2 households, like it's a trip, man. You know, life is a trip. That family dynamic is crazy though.
And right now, relationships, they got to where you could, 2 wives, 3 wives. Like my other cousin, he got 3 baby mamas. They all live in the same house. He said one cooked breakfast, one cooked lunch, one cooked dinner.
Hey man, if that's
they all sleep in the same bed.
If that's what's working for him, that's what's working for him. Like I'm not even gonna judge the man. They
got 17 kids all together.
What?
Yep. I got another cousin who lives in Fresno with 28 kids.
All in the same household?
Truck. They still, it's only 2. The first, she got 1 baby daddy that was different, but all the rest of the kids was triplets and twins.
Oh my God. Hey, Nate, let me take this next call real quick. That's crazy. All right. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. Caller, where you calling from? And what's your name?
My name is Josh. I'm calling from Seattle.
Hey, what's up, Josh? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I was in the chat, and I appreciate Ace Boy Dogface for helping me out, getting everything sorted out and how to call and everything.
Oh, okay.
I was just calling.
Shout out Dogface. Shout out Dogface. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I really appreciate him helping me out. Shout out Dogface. I was calling because yesterday I heard you say that you were quitting drinking since about 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And you said that was the clear mindset that you've been in since then.
Yeah.
And right now I'm currently trying to stop smoking weed and everything. That's usually a problem with brothers and stuff like that. Stop smoking and stuff. But a real honest question I wanted to know was, did you have any like withdrawals or anything when you quit drinking or anything, or what was that like experience like for you?
No, I didn't have withdrawals. I not that I know of. You know what I mean? Like I have an addictive personality, so I have to like be careful of the shit the stuff that I do or what I put myself around, because I want to do something and I want to dominate it. I want to be the best at it. I want to go to 10. I need all this equipment. I need all this. I need to do all this. Like I'm just like a obsessive. I kind of think I have an obsessive disorder. And then I think I know for sure I have ADHD or whatever. But what happens is once I get my mind set on something, I'm obsessive about it. Once I say I'm done drinking, I'm obsessive about it. Once I say, oh, you know what? I'm about to go on a diet. You know, I just did this recently. My wife always tells me about how I'm extreme and I'm obsessive. I say, I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to eat better. I ate 1 meal a day for, I don't even know. I'm still going on it. It's over 40 days. I've been just eating 1 meal a day when I don't need to do that. But instead of just going on a diet and saying, I'm going to eat healthy, 3 healthy meals a day, I say, I'm going to go extreme. I'm going to go 24 hours in between meals. And I'm obsessive about it. And the thing about obsession is it's not sustainable. You know what I mean? But I didn't get any withdrawals or anything like that. Weed has always been an easy thing for me to stop, because I used to smoke weed all the time. Then I got locked up for 2 weeks. But I used to smoke with some other stuff. But when I got locked up for 2 weeks and then got back out and I tried to do it again, it was just a different feeling. So I never had to deal with it like that. So yeah, no things like that. But let me take this next call, brother. I appreciate you, Josh. Have a good one. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Rios, man. I'm watching this. I don't know. I just want to call in to give my appreciation for you, man.
Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for calling in. What's up, Papa? How you doing, baby? Good morning. Hey, thank you, man. And where you calling from?
I'm calling from Canada, man.
Hey, shout out to Canada, man. Shout out to Canada. And y'all need to start celebrating Cinco de Mayo out there, man. Start it up out there, dude.
We don't have much Mexicans over there. We have a lot of immigrants, a lot of Arabics and all this type of stuff, but not much Latino.
Man, you gonna have to start it up. You like, what you celebrate? You like Cinco de Mayo? Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, man.
Hold on. I just want to call in. I will talk to you. I'm driving. I'm just driving, listening to you. I just want to say what's up, and then in the future, talk about anything else after that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good one. Be blessed. Have a blessing out there. Be a good person. Go out there, be a blessing for somebody else, man. God is good all the time. Have a good one, brother.
I appreciate it.
CG Viral.
Let's go. Hey, we got a special guest, y'all. This is the AM Wake Up Show, the number one morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. And guess who we got on the damn phone? Viral Way. What's going on?
What's the deal, bro? Long Beach in the building. What's happening?
Let's go. What's happening with you, man? Let's go. I already know what's about to happen right now. Let's go.
Early morning, had to touch bases with my peoples, cuz. What's up? And show some support. You already know.
Hey, Ghetto Cafe, we got Viral Way, the only one. The one and only viral way. What you be saying? The people, the person that they love to hate.
Come on, man. The villain because they hate me for my opinion. You know how I
The villain because they hate him for his opinion. So look, we are talking about pretty. Did you hear the conversation, Viral?
I literally just tuned in.
Okay, so I know you're going to be on the. Well, I don't know what you're going to be. Let's just keep it where it is. So people are talking about. Wait, let me see. How can I say this? So Ray Vaughn. I don't know if Ray Vaughn was. They're talking about Ray Vaughn was on your show or if Ray Vaughn when he was on Apollo, but he said something about. I'm gonna just keep it PG up because Xander's right here. A woman can't tell me anything if she don't have a father. Or no, a woman can't tell me anything. I don't want to get it misquoted. A woman can't tell me anything about being a man if she don't have a father. It's a tough one. It's a tough one because I could debate it both sides. I could debate
it. What's the overall question? Is that true or false? You asking?
How do you feel about that? What do you feel about that statement?
I believe a woman can't tell you how to be a man, period. She can't tell you about how to be a man because she's not one. We come from two totally different walks of life. We think different. We act different. Our instincts are different. Only thing a woman can tell you about being a man is the examples of men in her life, which is what I think he was more so getting at, saying, if you had a good father in your life, a good father in your home, then you watched and had an example of a good man in your life. So that's how you can go through life picking a man. This is why women who don't have fathers, we like to say they got daddy issues because they're looking for fathers and men out in the streets, but they don't have no example of what to go off of. So the most that they got is maybe the boyfriends who was running in and out with their mama or their aunties or, their little ratchet homegirls. They telling them about the type of guys they deal with. And those are the examples that they got to use. But for the most part, a woman ultimately can't tell you how to be a man because she's not one.
So that's a great point. That point wasn't brought up at all. I didn't say that. Nobody said that. That's a strong, valid, 100% fact. A woman can't tell a man how to be a man at all in general. So my side of it was, I said, there's a lot of women who are going to have fatherless homes due to maybe like not even just deadbeat, but just like a father getting killed or a father this or a father that, whatever. But are there opportunities for other men, uncles, grandfathers, brothers, to be an example of what a man is in a woman's life?
Absolutely. That's why they say it take a... No, go ahead.
No, that's it. I was just saying, can that be an example for a woman, that a fatherless woman that may be whatever the situation is, why the father's not there? But is there opportunity for other other men to step up to be a good example of a man in somebody's life?
Absolutely. That's why they say it takes a village, because it takes more than just the two parents in the household. You got influences that come from all over. I know some of my greatest influences was my sports coaches, my football coaches. They gave me a lot of lessons that I didn't get from pops, or mom signed me up for a Big Brother program or something like that. And they gave me some game that I never heard before. Even in the workforce, once I joined the workforce and I got around a lot of older men, especially men from other ethnicities, you get a lot of game you would have never got at home.
100%.
So, yeah, for sure, other men could play an example. You know what I'm saying? If she got an uncle that's successful in her life, or she got an older brother, or she got a stepdad, it could come from all over. But it got to be the right example. Just being a man isn't enough. A lot of people think, oh, just throw a man in their life and it's enough. No, it's a lot of losers. It's a lot of bums. It's a lot of people that don't have no direction. And so you want the right type of advice. At the same time, from the right type of individual.
Exactly. And I learned a lot being in the workforce, right? Like I learned about different cultures. Like, and I'm not even gonna lie, I learned about Mexicans. We grew up on the east side. We didn't really interact that much, but I learned more about Mexicans working in the work field, in the labor force. I learned more about white people in the labor force and like dealing with them, to where I was like, damn, I'm learning more shit as I'm working from other cultures and shit that I didn't interact with. And that's a good example, because everybody has something to offer that you can learn, pick up from, and you can learn, be like, nah, I don't want to be like that. That's some bullshit. But going out there in the world and being exposed and getting exposure to different shit helps out everybody. And that's the coaching thing, because I said that too. Coaches and teachers can play a pivotal role in anybody's life, because your mom might not be giving you what you need at home, and then your woman teacher or your woman counselor is a good example. And that's the village shit that you brought up. Village is very important. That's dope. You brought up great points that basically weren't even brought up. That's dope.
Nah, that's on God, bro. I'm telling you, I learned so much from Hispanics. I learned so much from older white guys, Asian guys, Filipinos, Samoans. Just really teaching you life hacks and life skills that stuck with me for a lifetime at a young age that I would have never been exposed to had I not went through that type of walk of life, or not signed up for that job, or not went to that program, or not joined that sports team. So it takes a village for real.
Right. And so that, like, I was kind of like bringing it up, but I took the argument out of context, because I said a woman can't tell me shit if she don't have it. But he didn't say she can't tell me shit. She said can't tell me nothing about being a man. But I feel like sometimes that argument that if a woman don't have a father, this and that, generalization can be a dismissive point of a woman that did the work. You know what I mean? Like, that did have an example. But what if she did have a grandfather or uncle? We can't just say she ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just dismissive.
No, I'm not gonna say she not shit, but I am gonna say she can't tell you how to be a man.
No, that's in general.
In my elder years, just dating, like when you talk to women and they, oh, what you did today? And you breaking down your day as a man. Let's say you do blue collar work.
Right.
And then you got a side hustle on the side. And then you invest on top of that. It almost blows their mind when you tell them how much you did in a day.
Right.
And they're like, when do you rest? When do you sleep? You like, shit, whatever I can. And they can't even fathom it, because it's all on us. We can't sit back and look pretty and somebody come save us. If we don't save us, it's over with.
It's over
and
with.
The world don't give a fuck.
You're going to be in front of 7-Eleven asking for some money.
Come on, man. The world's going to come try to save you just because you're beautiful. So we got two different perspectives on the way we look at life. That's why I say a woman can't teach you how to be a man. After a certain age, it's over with. You got to get around some men who can sharpen your skills. Iron sharpen iron.
And vice versa, right? Like, a man can't tell a woman how to be a woman.
Definitely vice versa.
And so, like that.
I mean, no, he can't. He can teach you what qualities men look for in a wife overall, though.
Yeah.
I think that's what he can teach you the most. He can't really teach you how to be a woman per se, but as far as, okay, this is what most men in general look for in a wife, because that's totally different than what her mom gonna tell her, or what her auntie or her sister gonna tell her.
And that goes, look, and this goes back to the competition thing, right? Like our interaction. Boys interact because they want to. The games we play is there's a winner at the end, right? The games girls play is let's get along. Let's do this without friction. Let's not have any obstacles or adversity. Let's just play a game that's just us being happy. So, like, we can't really teach or talk to a woman can't talk to a woman about competition or this and that. And this is how men are built. And this is it. It's okay. What would you say the energy balance is then? Because I think that's the real question, like the balance of energy. Because I was talking about the balance of energy between you and Messiah, how you guys balance each other out as brothers. What is the energy balance between, because it was like the smoke and stack thing in Sinners, right? Like, not saying that y'all them niggas, like not putting that on y'all. But I'm just saying the balance between brotherhood. Like, you have one is here and one is here, and they the complete one full circle. What is the balance of energy between
that's just
man and woman?
I mean, that's just the way of the universe, bro. If you study universal laws, then you know it makes perfect sense, because then you start studying the law of polarity or the law of opposites. So you need the opposite.
So are you into Hermetic? Are you into the
even exist?
Are you up to game on the Hermetic, the 7 Hermetic laws?
Yeah, I get into all of that.
Okay, go. Okay, I just wanted to see if that's where you was at.
Don't study it. Yeah, because it's like, let's say daylight. For daylight to exist, nightfall has to exist. Because if you don't have nightfall to compare to daylight, then what is daylight?
Yeah.
If you don't have cold in comparison to hot, then what is cold or what is hot? So the opposite has to exist. This is why men need women to exist. You have to have the opposite. And oftentimes, if they're like you guys are going to bump heads. You need that opposite. It's like a battery. You need the positive and you need the negative. So that's like, take me and Messiah, for example. He's more laid back. I'm more wild. You know what I'm saying? But when you put us together, it makes the perfect combination. Now imagine we both was laid back and not too talkative. Like, who the fuck want to watch that show? Y'all not saying shit for real.
Right.
Or imagine y'all both just crazy, saying over the top shit, and y'all both super energetic like these niggas. Cause somebody get these niggas an Adderall or something. Calm them niggas down.
Them niggas about to break the walls.
Yeah, these niggas for to break through the wall, cuz. We already know Byron gonna say some crazy shit, but Messiah, you know, he cool, calm, collective, cerebral type. He gonna bring it back together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it just works that way. That's why in the household, you need the mom and you need the father. We two totally different beings. We got two totally different perspectives, but it equals perfection when you bring them together. Anytime you missing one, it's an off balance.
Exactly. There's a dysfunction somewhere. There's a delayed dysfunction. There's something somewhere that is not, that's going to need to be a puzzle pieced together somewhere. There's a missing piece to the puzzle.
Listen, I got a daughter, bro. I got a daughter. Trust me. And as stoic and wise as I am, it's some shit where I'm like, look, you got to talk to mom.
I don't got that. I don't got that, baby.
You just don't have to holler at moms about that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got that.
Because the shit I'm going to say is probably going to hurt your feelings. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I only know how to give advice from a manly aspect. And sometimes women don't need that.
No.
Sometimes they need to hear from a woman's point of view. And I'm intelligent enough to know that, where I'm going to put it off on moms. Not saying I can't do it. It's just the words that I'm going to use with my son, that ain't going to work for my daughter.
The energy is different. The energy is different. It's coming from a different source also. It's also coming from a different source. Like, wait, hold on. Like, I know you. I see how you act. What you talking about?
Man, I'm trying to. And my daughter is just like me too, so that's the cold part.
Oh, shit.
We bump heads a lot because she's a little mini version of me. My son is acting, so I don't know where he get it from, but he's just a good human in general. Not saying my daughter's a bad human, but if you meet him, like anybody he knows or anywhere he goes, they just gravitate towards him.
He's even kill. He's balanced,
like
even
me.
kill. Like, he's like, yeah, okay, cool. He cool dude.
I'm just like, God damn, Cass, you nice as, like, why are you so nice? 'Cause I didn't teach you that. Where you get all this nice shit from? I be trying to tell her, yeah, you got to be a little meaner out here.
Oh,
man.
shit. He like,
nice.
it's okay, Dad. It'll be cool. Everything gonna be all right. Don't worry, Pops.
Hey. Nah, for real.
Hey, man, shout out to you, Viral, man. Okay, before I ask you what's
Shout out
next
to Rios.
and what's going on, what you guys got going on next, I wanted to ask you, because this is what I've been asking everybody, Trey, Manny, Keem, are you going to, all right, I'm going to sell it to you. I'm going to promote it to you. Kick. Are you going to start trying to be on different platforms like Kick? Because the reason why I ask you is because you and Messiah are music heads. And just being on YouTube has to be a hindrance that y'all can't play and talk about and display the shit that you guys got all in your heads. Y'all niggas can recite verses and this and that. Oh, this year, this song came out. Have you guys started like talking about not taking it completely to another platform, but having those topics, those discussions where you can play music and have radio playing on a different platform? Because I would say Kick is where it's at for y'all, man.
You know, absolutely. We've been talking about going on all platforms and ways to get the content on all platforms with ease. Now we got not Kick, we got a Rumble. I believe I created a Kick but never used it.
Okay.
We got an X, we got the Twitter. So we got every platform. It's just a time thing because we don't have no big super $1 million budget team behind us. It's really what you see is us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you see mainly is me with the clip and the breaking it up and posting this clip that way and promoting it this way. That's like damn near 100% coming from me and just me alone. So once we can get a team, like most of these big type of platforms that I went and visited or went to work with, I see they got teams. They got a team just to break up clips. They got a team just for this app or a team just for this, where all they got to do is come in and just record and leave.
Right.
So when you see people content everywhere, just know it's a big budget and it's a lot of people making that happen. When you see us, it's just us making that happen right now.
Yeah.
So once we level up and reach that next level where now we can get the team to do that. Oh man, the sky is the limit. Trust me, we talk about all of that, especially Messiah. That really be pissing him off because he want to play music every episode. He like, bro, we need to play this. I'm like, bro, YouTube is gonna strike our shit down. We can't do it.
Look, dude,
you might got something with that.
Look, I was on because I always think about everybody else because I'm not the most educated in a lot of these, or the most intelligent in a lot of these discussions or music or whatever. But I was like, if I could be on Kick, and look, they was talking about Big Pun. I was like, oh, have y'all seen this Big Pun freestyle? And I went to the freestyle where it was him, DMX, Cannabis, Black, what's the, Bye Baby, I Love You. A couple other people. Then I went to Big L. Then I went to Jay-Z. Then now I want to watch Streets is Watching on there. You know, Streets is Watching is the Jay-Z album where he had the movie that went to it, like word for word, going through it. I was like, dude, if I'm having these ideas, I know these niggas would kill it on here. Like, I'm just saying.
Nah, for sure.
I'm just saying.
We'll just start busting out rap verses in the middle of the pod. Like, hey, you remember that verse from '97?
Oh, you know what? Let me pull it up.
The younger crowd, they might not know. Exactly. Let me pull it up. Exactly. So,
let me pull it up. Let me pull this.
Idea.
Let me do this. And look, today I'm going to go. There's another thing. There's a website where you could do music battles, where you can have your chat go in and be involved. It's like a tournament bracket. Everybody gets to choose a song, and the chat gets to vote which song was better. Like, oh, this is my favorite song. This is the most vicious East Coast song versus this song. And you can vote and do a music battle. I'm telling you, that shit is right up where y'all be at, man. So I'm just selling that, just promoting it. I'm just, you know me, man. I'm just thinking about everybody. And I think y'all will flourish in that shit.
Nah, that's tough. Nah, yeah, we definitely gonna start to utilize that because the episodes that we do is really not built for a live chat per se, because a lot of the conversations that we have go so deep, we're not paying attention to a chat. Or it's not meant to have the chat involved. But on some music type stuff where you can get more in your streamer bag,
right?
Yeah, for sure. We definitely got to tap into that.
I'm telling you, man. And I just wanted to chop that up with you real quick and just throw that out there. You may have already been thinking about it or whatnot. And so what's next with Viral? Because I see y'all transitioning and I see the platform growing, the attention, the guests, everything is happening in the right direction. Y'all trajectory is positive, right? So if not revealing too much information, what's next for Viral Way?
Oh man, we got something big coming up next. I can't give no names.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, cuz. You got to give like at least a little snippet, cuz.
I can't give no names out, but just know some of the names that they've been throwing out in the chat. Yeah, we gonna make that happen. Like I said, bigger names, bigger looks. We've been talking to a lot of people behind the scenes, actually, that's in the industry, like tied to some big names and big corporations, and they like what we're doing. You know,
let's go.
Despite all the hate that we get, the big wigs who matter, who signing the checks, they like what we're doing. They like the direction that we're taking. Because a lot of the stuff that people are telling us, oh, y'all need to do this, y'all need to do that, quiet is kept. They look down on some of that stuff. And they're like, man, just listen, y'all on the right track. The ones who matter, they're watching and they're seeing where y'all taking this. So we just taking this to the top, man. I told everybody by the time this all said and done, we going to be in the history books. You could mark my words on that one. Haters will love it. It's a fact.
Let's go. It's up from here. Hey, man, don't forget about me, cuz. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. We can't do that.
Don't forget about me, cuz. I know you.
Hey, that's why I had to call in.
Hey,
man, let me call in and support the homie.
Let's go. Hey, I think I got a debate for you, cuz. I think I got a debate, and it's another Long Beach, a brother from Long Beach. His name is Prince, but he's getting a following, a buzz. He's got a buzz on TikTok, and he's got a buzz on YouTube. But I don't want to be talking down or whatever, or bring it up in a negative way. But he talks against basically male toxicity. And he's got like a liberal white following, right? And basically everything cuz say is the opposite of what you say.
Oh, okay. So he on some soy boy shit.
Hey, I'm going to send you the link. I might bring him up, because I do want to promote him. No matter if I agree or disagree with somebody, I'm still going to promote it. It's a brother from Long Beach. His name is Prince. I'll bring him up, but I'm going to shoot you his link. And I think maybe that would be a good look, a good Long Beach thing. You know what I mean? Like two young brothers from Long Beach that are going up. Why not? You know what I mean? So
Okay, yeah. Shoot me his link. Let me see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Is he more of a Derek Jackson 2.0 type, or?
No, man. He like Derek Jackson is the one who got caught cheating. Is that the one who got caught cheating?
Yeah. He was the one basically saying men are evil, women are right about everything.
Come
to find out, he was just like the men he was talking down on.
I think he's him on steroids, cuz.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, we gonna clash. We gonna clash for sure. We gonna have to clash. We gonna have to collide.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And look, that shit is funny as fuck. I'm gonna bring you up. I'll bring you up. But shout out CG. I'm definitely gonna send that info your way. And just, nigga, like I just be having little ideas and things I be thinking about. And I got ADHD, so I gotta get it out before I forget. But shout out to you, man. It's all love all the time. Blessings to you and your family, you and your brother, you and the podcast. Tell the fellas I said what's up. Can you, real quick, can you say the names of the podcast? Because I know you, Messiah, and Brandon. Can you say the other brothers' names?
Kali
the
one.
Kali the one. Shout out to Kali the one.
Yeah, he the light skin.
Shout out to Kali the one. I'm sorry. I apologize. I be messing your name up all the time. I think I be saying Elijah, nigga. Like, I don't know what happened and why that's in my fucking
Elijah
head.
Muhammad
Like,
he called cousin Elijah dead.
Like, I think I be saying Elijah. Kali. Kali.
crazy.
Shout out to Kali. I apologize for messing up. Kali. Let's go.
And then you got Short, the homie Short. Shout out to homie Short.
Shout out to the homie Short, man. Shout out to the Viral Way podcast. Brandon, Kali, Messiah, Viral, and Short. Let's go.
You already know.
Hey,
Shout
man.
out my boy Rios, man. Much love, much respect, peace and blessings. I wish you all the success in the world, man. Keep pushing, keep grinding.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Have a good day.
Likewise.
Hey, man. We over here building, y'all. We over here building. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. My wife calling. Hold on. I got to take that off. Hold on. What's up, baby? I got to take Zaya her lunch. Oh, he has state testing today? Damn it. I'm mad that I didn't. I should have. Dad fail. That's a dad fail. Can you hear me? Hey, Xander. I love you, Pops. You're going to do great on your test. God's got you. Remember, if you're feeling a little bit of pressure or you feel a little nervous, remember, God's got us. We don't live in the spirit of fear, right? We know we're going to do well. As long as we give it our all and we try our hardest, there's nothing to be disappointed about. We just will get better next time. We'll keep putting in the work, keep working. Don't be nervous. Be happy. Go have fun at school. Don't pressure yourself up about no test. I love you. God got us. We don't live in the spirit of fear. That's not us. That's not the Rios way. Go have fun, Pops. Go be great. And whatever the outcome is, we'll deal with it and we'll get better. It don't matter. I love you, son. Okay. Okay, baby. Bye. All right, y'all. All love, all the time. We in here chilling. Oh, you know what? Somebody did send a super chat. The only super chat in the 3 hours that I've been on live, I got one super chat in the 3 hours. Nick. Of course, it's my boy Nick. $5. Thank you, Nick. Salute Rios and the Coffee Click. Let's go. You appreciate my time. I appreciate you doing that. Let's go. Always shout out to Nick. Shout out to Nick for the intro, the graphics, and all that. I got somebody else calling right now. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Calling from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Viral.
Viral? My name is Viral. What's happening, man? What's going down?
I just wanted to call, man, because over here in Phoenix, it's been a little bit rainy, and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to call to see if you had any, like, natural remedies or things that would help, like, with a sore throat and all that.
I don't have no like for real remedies, but what the girls and the ladies in the chat be telling me, because was sick like 3 weeks ago, like all the time. I was sick back to back to back, and they was telling me to do the the lemon, honey, water with cayenne pepper. Drinking that lemon, honey, cayenne pepper. So you do like 2 lemons, then you pour water, honey, and cayenne pepper in there, and it's hot water, and drink like that, and try to see what that does. But they'll look like in the chat, they'll drop all kinds of shit for you. Look, Bloss is already saying it.
All right.
Ohio Ties is already saying it. Just look in the chat, they got you. But we about to go over to Kick, y'all. We're gonna switch over to Kick and do our thing over there. But shout out to you, man.
Rios, you have a good one, man.
You too, brother.
God bless.
Blessings to him and his family. Hopefully he feels better. You guys hook him up in the chat. But I'm going to go over to Kick. We're going to go over to Kick in a little bit, but I'm about to take a quick break. Oh, we got another super chat. Let me see. I'm going to come back. I'm going to read this super chat, and I'll be right back. Y'all go over to Kick. I'm not there yet, but once we get off of YouTube, we'll be over there. We're going to be over there all day today. Hold on. Just 1 second, you guys. We back. And we back. And we back. All right, so we're going over to Kick, you guys. Let me go over to Kick. And I think I'm going to go into the front seat. We'll get to the front seat. And also, let me see something real quick. I'm going to see how long I can stream today. I'm going to see how long we can stream today. Okay. We got people over there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to end this, you guys. I'm going to end it over here, and we're going over to Kick with it. We over at Kick with it, y'all. Let's go. You guys go over to Kick. I'm putting it in the chat. I'm about to end this right now. Oh, I got to read the super chat. Hold on. Cristiano Carranzo, damn, 1 super chat. We could do better, y'all. Laugh it out loud. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. No pressure on the super chats, but thank you for the support. No matter what, thank you for the support. 1 super chat. Golly, Ghetto Cafe. Another great day to have a great day. Love you, Rios, and chat. Pause. Love you too, Tafashe. Love everybody in here. Appreciate everybody. Cristiano Carranzo, Nick, Tafashe, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for the super chat. You understand, you know that this is what I'm doing and this is how I'm getting by. This is my life now. Like the super chats, I don't get much off of views or whatever, but the super chats is how I make it. So thank you for appreciating that. And we getting over to, oh shoot, we got somebody. Call in. We're going over to Kick.
Yo.
Hey. This is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Call it where you calling from and what's your name. Are you going over to Kick? First off, are you going over to Kick?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. First of all, I want to shout you out. Keep doing your thing. Fuck.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You,
I appreciate that. What's going on?
Just real quick, man. I needed to thank you for picking up. You suggest me a new book, man. I finished The Alchemist.
I moved on to a little quick read, but I'm kind of stuck. I feel stagnant.
Did
I
you
don't know
do
if
did
if
you do the
got a
Power of Now?
recommendation. Yeah, that's the one I started off
Power of
with.
Now,
Rios. Shout out to you.
you did Power of Now. Now do the Way of the Superior Man.
The Way of the Superior Man.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
That show, man. Because the power of reading, man, it feels so good. It feels great.
Right. Hey, man, have a good
We
one.
do a book club over there on Kick, man. I bet you'll get something going too.
Right. I've said wait, stay on the line. I'm gonna tell everybody I'm out of here. I'm going over to Kick. Stay on the line. Hey, everybody, I'm out of here. I'm going to Kick. Thank you, YouTube. We did 3 hours. I was only supposed to do 2 hours on YouTube, but we did 3 hours on YouTube. Now we're gonna do the rest of the time on Kick. Let's go. We building, we putting in the work. Consistency is everything. Shout out to my Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to the people on YouTube that may not make it over to Kick. It's all love all the time. I'm trying to give you guys your money's worth and your time's worth. But shout out to you, man. Ghetto Cafe. Blessings all the time. Live your life in a good way. Be productively positive. Go out there, be a blessing for somebody else, man. But I'm out. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe on YouTube. Please come over to Kick. I need the viewership on Kick to get the path to partnership. But I'm out.
And you'll get your money's worth over there too.
Yeah, man, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Try to tell them. Let's go. So I'm going to go over to Kick real quick.